Ciao ragazzi, che succede? What's going on? I hope you're all well. We're back for episode 11 of Project Eden. This feels like kind of like a new season. I think we had like a nice closure in the last one for a lot of folks. But we're joined, of course, today by Josarivar, Sir Birdie, Bit of Sunshine, and a new face, Bat Face, Tall Spat 30. So glad to have you all here. Sophie, what's been going on since last time we saw you? Josie, I guess is your name.
I have many names.
You do?
Not a whole lot, working, living life.
You gave up a bunny?
Just having the one bunny, yes.
Yes.
But he's doing well. He's chilling in the background.
Yeah, he's actually flopped. He's asleep on his side. Yeah, that was actually really sad to have had to give back to Tiramisu, but she was really aggressive. We tried to reintroduce him together once, and then she immediately vipered him, and then he like thumped and ran away. I'm like, this is a bad sign. This is bad. But anyway, Sir Birdie, what have you been up to? We don't get to chat quite as much because you and I have quite literally, we live on the opposite sides of the world, so we have opposite schedules almost, which is tragic because I feel like we'd be besties. What's going on in your life?
There's a lot going on. I'm going to move across the country, signed for an apartment. I'm trying to not die in the blazing heat this past few days. So,
as an American, when you say move across the country, is it like 20-minute drive, 30-minute drive, or
3.5 hours, give or take, depending on traffic?
Okay, so it's like being in Texas and driving and still being in Texas. I got you. Okay, that's fine. I've never been to Texas.
Yes, you have.
Did you know Texas is so big?
All right, that's true. You're right. We did drive through Texas on Amtrak. Okay.
Yeah, and it took like a whole day and a half just to get through Texas. It was crazy.
Yeah, no, Texas is stupid. And to be fair, there's nothing there. It's just like,
it was just very hot.
Dirt for heat for miles and miles and miles. That's exciting. What do you go to school for, by the way? For the
now currently I'm not going to go to school, but I'm going to get a bachelor's degree.
Is that's the same? Going to school, bachelor? I mean,
he's saying right now he isn't, but he's going to.
Oh well, yes, but yeah, okay, yes. What do you get?
I'm going to study something called creative technology, which is a very bad name for it. But basically, I'm going to learn to think of new things with new technology and do smart things with them. A lot of smart things are going to happen. I don't understand them yet. That's where I'm going.
I like it. Well, you know what? Fair. That's actually a good point. If you happen to get to anything on programming, let me know because we can learn together. Because I'm starting to do that as well. I started taking some Python.
I'm dreading it.
Yeah, it's gonna suck for a long time, and then it's gonna be awesome. You'll have your awesome moments within there, as those of us who went to school can tell you. And it's worth it in the end, I think. Sunshine, we haven't seen you except in like a week. How are you doing? Were you early? Were you late today? Tell everybody how you felt.
I was ready by 10 a.m. my time, so I nailed it because I just read the time, right? So EST, PT, it's different. So I turned myself into a spud to tell my tale.
It did. It was, at first I was really confused. And and then I saw the timestamp was like 6:58 a.m. I'm like, oh, she's way early.
And so I nailed it. I was here. So I've just been chilling in full glam. And I have a 4.0 right now in college.
Yeah. Didn't you see even when she was a spud, she had the sparkly lipstick? I was like, that's a really nice shade.
Thanks.
No, but she says full clam. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
Glam, not full
glam.
Clam.
I heard clam, and I'm like Jesus.
Just Porky Pigging it in a drafty dome. You know what I mean?
I don't know what you're doing, man. We can't see you from like the shoulder down, so like you're fine. I got whatever. Good for you. Just explains why I have to get up and wipe your chair so much, but whatever.
Jeez.
Well, that's a start.
And of course, for the first time ever, we are being joined by Tall Spat 30. Batsy, how are you doing? It's good to see you. It's good to have you. I'm glad we finally got a chance to get you on board.
Yeah.
I think we were really waiting for you to get like an improved computer, which you now have. Newish, improved-ish, right? So, yeah.
No, this thing is a million times better than my mini PC that fits in the palm of my hand.
Yep.
It actually works.
It's so weird, man. Going from like a piece of shit that you're like, all right, look, I can get by and it does the job, and I feel, you get used to it, you feel good, and then you get something that has actual power behind it, and then you're like, oh man, like I don't even know. It's just like this world of possibilities opens up, and you realize, like,
Like,
God, what was
I'm still hesitant to open up multiple programs at once. I know this can run it.
I have 2 browsers and across 4 windows. With like 7 or 8 tabs each as I'm running a couple of things. I got OBS, I've got a multi-stream on YouTube happening simultaneously. Yeah, it's I mean, half of that's internet, but still, it feels good when you get to that point. You're like, yes, yes, and then then a computer chugs a little bit. But yeah, for the first like 6 months, you're like, this is good, let me abuse this. As long as as long as you don't overclock. I find overclocking to be totally unnecessary. Personally, like, hey, it just burns out your computer faster. If you have more money than brains, then by all means. But I never overclock. But
no, I was recommended to by some people. Nope, ain't doing that.
Yep, no, I don't.
Hubby went from a 1660 to a 4080 this year, and he was like,
yeah, we did
run it on ultra.
I think we went from 1070 to 4060, 4070. And that jump, that 3 generations of jump. Yeah. Oh, also, I think at the latest, not E33, whatever the latest conference like thing that they had, showcase of PC computer stuff, they announced a double PC case where it's quite literally 2. Oh, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's like 2 fully functional PCs in one case. It's like 2 micro PCs in one case. So the idea being, if you want, you can either like have one part of your PC dedicated to like streaming, one part be for this, or you can connect 2 sets to 2 completely different like monitors and setups, and have basically 2 people playing side by side.
Or you can fit like 32 hard drives, which is arguably more important.
Yes, yeah. Basically, it's a small server, basically. But yeah, they've jam-packed like 2 micro PCs in there.
How much is this asking for a
did they say?
friend?
I don't think it's on the market yet, but I believe that
So pretty clear the market.
With your creative
you know
technology.
what? I'll send it to you after. You remind me.
You're part of the creative technology teams. Go, go, go. I'll bill them for it later.
Oh, also, I don't know if any of you are privy to what's been going on with the PlayStation Marketplace and some of the movies lately. I just heard this. So PlayStation announced that like there's like 500 shows that are like hey, we don't know, it's like streaming, right? We don't have the access, the licenses for these shows anymore. So for example, if you purchase like Hot Fuzz is actually one of the ones that was listed, or like the Scorpion King or whatever, if you purchased it to own it for $20, whatever the price is on the PS Network, like it's on my drive, you no longer have access to it because PlayStation doesn't have the rights. And it's not illegal to take away your rights. It's because you traded your $20 per movie for a license to watch the film, not to actually purchase the film. And they say, hey, so we don't have a license for it.
No, it's not.
Where's my eye patch? We're saying the C's.
No, it's the technical same with games nowadays. You don't own like any digital game. You do not own. You have the license to play it.
Yeah,
and even physical games, they can still break them on a distance as long as you have an internet connection.
So when we got a bunch of stuff shipped in from like the East Coast that we was dealing with for a couple of weeks here, I found all my old like PS1 and PS2 games, and I came across a TikTok where a guy actually breaks down, like, this is just good timing. He's like, hey, do you want to know how to like rip the image off of the disc so you can save it? And I'm like, oh, sweet. Because one of the things that drives me nuts is a game I've wanted to play for years now, because I've seen it on Steam, but it never goes down to a reasonable price, is Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, the original Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance for PS2, right? And it was such a good freaking game, and I love this game. And it's on Steam, but it's always like $30. And there's no reason a game from like 2004 should be like $30. Like, that's crazy. Sell it for like a nickel, because honestly, who's buying it for that? Anyway, but yeah, good stuff. Anyway, anybody else got anything else? Patsy, anything else fun on your life? What have you guys been streaming lately? Josie, nothing, because she doesn't stream.
Yeah.
Same thing. I always stream Minecraft.
Minecraft, right? So is it
Yeah.
Is it Minecraft Hypixel something?
Yeah, Hypixel,
Yeah.
Skyblock.
Okay.
Server inside Minecraft, game mode inside that server.
Maybe one day I'll have to try it. As somebody who likes survival crafts as much as I do, somebody asked me about, I think it was Renee. It's like, hey, you gonna try for this one time?
If you please enable the redeems, I might have to force you.
That's fair. Also, but see, I think part of the reason I haven't played it is I don't like you can't get it on Steam, right? You have to like go to like the Microsoft Store or something to purchase it, right?
No, you do it through the Minecraft.net website. You
Okay.
do need to log in with your Microsoft account.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that's the
it's a complicated hot mess.
Okay, yeah,
And
it's
I'm
just like
pissed
everything
about that,
Microsoft's.
but that's my own issues that I lost my old account.
that makes sense. Yeah, I wish it was just on Steam. Like I don't know. I mean, I guess proprietary. Who knows? Whatever. Anyway, I think that's good. Anybody else? Last minute questions, comments, concerns? Here we go. Nope. All right, let's get started. Dim the lights. Let's do this. So this is episode 11 of Project Eden. So previously we were joined by Sophia and Lucy on their adventure to what were you? You were freeing Tsukiko Wakeland, I think, who was a mole that Sophia
She
had.
wasn't a mole. She was a contact.
She was a
But
contact
they
you
thought
had.
She was a mole, and now her code name is Zucchini because that's
okay.
what Lucy heard.
Yeah. So she was a former employee of Apex who was feeding information to Sophia because Sophia convinced her you were pregnant. It was a whole thing.
I did
you
what
guys,
I had to do to get the information, okay?
and you did. You got all the information you did. You guys also took a bunch of. She also stole a bunch of samples on the way out. So Apex is now short of samples. They're pissed, and she's currently staying, I believe, with Lucy.
Yeah.
So it's only been like a couple days. We'll say it's been like a day or two since you guys have actually been like hanging out. And I imagine that's how we open up. Is like we're in the Silverlight block, if you will, the Silverlight housing unit, where you have like you basically a 1-bedroom apartment. Do you? I mean, I guess like you might have like a very small kitchenette area thing, and I imagine what we see when we open is Tsukiko, who's I believe in her 20s, and I think we're gonna go like very 1990s like film moment here, where she's like in a very long t-shirt, no pants, and she's like making like eggs or something in the morning. How have you adapted to having like a roommate suddenly, Lucy?
Anytime Zucchini touches anything, Lucy puts it back and it doesn't say anything, but then stares the whole time, placing it back where it goes.
I think she's like awkwardly friendly, like not she's awkward, but she's like it's so friendly as to be awkward, like aggressively nice. Yeah.
You can have water,
but have you had soy chocolate milk? Because we don't get real chocolate beans here, obviously. I think she says to you.
No. I only drink almond milk.
My God. Give me just a minute. And we see her like rush off. And I think that's like we get that quick glimpse of being like, now. And we rush over to, of course, the obligatory I think we see Frontier, the building from the outside, the big blazing like corn neon sign outside the building, which has now been erected. And we go, camera pans down deep underground. We push forward through the darkness. And we see, a couple of folks in like the white lab coats, all with the little corn, the happy smiling corn symbol on their shoulders. And they're reading over some charts. And it's like, all right, we've got another one. And both of them turn, they look directly towards the camera. It shuts to black. And then of course we get the vertical slit beam of light, and beam, opens up. And as we kind of blinded by the light in that we hear like, good morning. And then we turn and we like flash to, and we've got like, just squinting away from the light. Bruce Wing, what do you look like? What do we see when you first wake up from the pod?
Kind of disheveled dad vibes, holding a coffee mug and like a fucking gown, like a pink bath gown.
I love the idea of you getting frozen with your mug. You just Mid sip, just awesome. Okay. And I think what usually happens here is we get that like quick one image of the character. You know, we just what he looks like, and then smash cut over to the place where we start most of these missions, but not all of them, most of the missions, and that is of course the exchanges boardroom meeting room for the Mercs. So you know, standard, very generic conference room, long table. And here we see, and we'll start with Sophia. Sophia, where are you in this room? And remind the audience at home, what do you look like? What do we see when where are you? What are you doing? And what do you look like when we first pan over?
Okay, so we're in a boardroom, so I'll be at the head because naturally. So I'm kind of a petite, like I don't know, like 5'3", maybe. Got curly brown hair and kind of look like I wouldn't be formidable, but there's a glint in my eye where it's a bit of like a mercurial look, so you really don't know what she's gonna do next. And I'm from Frontier, so I'm just having my
You have all the
meatball
patches and
sub.
things on your. What kind of armor are you wearing?
I think I'm just wearing like a leather jacket thing.
Oh, is it a leather jack?
Yeah, I have a leather jacket.
Okay, so it could be considered a leather jacket. It could be considered like what they do in Fallout, where it's like big pads of leather on you. So actually, what you have is some pretty archaic armor. So it's good for dealing with the animals of the world, but if someone tries to shoot you, you're effectively naked because a leather
Yeah.
coat isn't going to protect you from
Yeah,
bullets.
but I'll look badass. I'll look like kind of like Hell's Angels.
Yeah, there you go. It's actually it's like shooting at like a Hell's Angel or Neo, except that you can't
but
dodge
you
what he
wouldn't
does.
want to do that to Hell's Angels. He'll fuck you up,
It's true.
I've seen her dodge, so she's fine.
right?
So we pan over to catch Dr. B. Dr. B, what do you look like and what are you doing during this moment?
I'm currently kneeling down in my, of course, my lab coat. I'm just taking a quick look at the sediment where we're currently standing.
So the carpet?
Yes, but
Are you
I
getting
saw
carpet
some,
fibers?
No, but I saw that some people came from the outside, hadn't really cleaned off their boots, their soles. So I'm seeing a bit of scattered sediment. So just taking a look, for geosphere, for geosphere.
Yes.
Do you lick it?
I don't know if I'm in the mood for licking dirt today. But
Lucy-
it's the feeling you have to have. Licking doesn't come from you to the dirt. It has to come from the dirt to you.
That's very poetic.
Kind of. Lucy, do you feel better being away from Tsukiko for an afternoon? Or
I don't think she bothers me. I think it's Lucy doesn't know how to have things that aren't rigidly structured. Like she spent her whole life in the military and she grew up on a military like outpost that ran down into the ground. And it was kind of like you either do crime or leave with the military when they were evacuating, and she left. And so she genuinely doesn't know how to function with people in her space. She hasn't had a space shared since the time in the barracks, right?
is this a situation in the barracks where like there were no bathroom stalls, there was just a whole line of toilets and it was just like no one got privacy?
Yep. There was no privacy, and then you were out in the world.
Interesting. And so what are you doing when the camera pans across to you in the boardroom?
I think she's sitting next to Sophia, which isn't usually her thing. She's always standing at attention, but when somebody like kind of wants to like say something but they're not sure, I think that's the look on her face.
Okay. And I think after those three, we pan around back to like the double paned glass the double doors that lead into the boardroom area. And we find, of course, Dr. Tan, who, as a description, has, Dr. Tan, who's, in her 70s. She has like ankle length, long black hair. She comes, bounding into the room, as she always does, like, fairly quickly, despite her like seemingly like slight and frail frame. And she has in tow Bruce Wing, who, now that he's awake and has had a chance to gear up, presumably you would have like the Frontier jumpsuit or whatever armor, but you don't have to necessarily. So when you've had a time to have your first pee in a year, have a cup of coffee, and adjust to the lights, the sounds, and the smells of a new planet, which they don't really give you time to recover from, right? It's kind of like, good morning, we've got a job for you. It's almost like waking, I guess, for those that are familiar with Warhammer 40,000, like waking one of the dreadnoughts. Be like, all right, go to sleep. All right, wake up. All right, go to sleep. More battle. Go to sleep. It's kind of that, or feeling, at least for the first time. So what are you looking like when you're a little more put together?
Let me get this up. Kind of a 6'1", brown short hair. Obviously in the like Frontier outfit they just threw at me to put on.
Excellent. Okay, so do you go to sit or do you stand, or?
I'll stand in like against a wall near the corner of the room.
Okay. So Dr. Tan, and I'm going to mention this to you, everybody now, and then we'll do some rolls and things in just a moment. So we have a couple of new things if the players want to look at them under the journal tab here. We have downtime activities. There are 3 downtime activities you can do based on what players have unlocked already. Excuse me. That is what do we got? You can work. You can visit a cybernetic triage center, which will give you a panic button implant temporarily, or you can visit the cyber clinic. We'll answer these questions what you guys were doing previously soon. We also have updated cyberware. So if you guys are like, hey, I do want to get cybernetics, there's a whole list of currently available with their prices cybernetics you can get: biosculpts, prosthetic limbs, body arsenal arrays, cyber claws, internal power taps, twitch lock actuators, whatever you want is all available. You can skim that at your leisure. All of that is provided through BPC, for those that are familiar. And if you're not, that's okay. You'll get caught up pretty quick. But Dr. Tan, as always, goes to the front. She, opens up like her built-in like data slab, which is equivalent of their like computers, and she throws it up onto the screen. And she mentions now, of course, there are a number of different jobs. When you guys made Planetfall, 12 beacons were placed into the were launched from orbit. Most of them have been claimed or damaged or whatever the deal was in some way, but there are a couple that still remain. In fact, I think there's one in the far southwest, one in the far northeast, and that's it for currently identified and known locations for beacons. However, she does mention that the western beacon, the westernmost and now the northwesternmost beacon, is transmitting nonsensical data. She wants you to go there and discover why on behalf of the Exchange. The Exchange, of course, being the neutral pacifist organization that you guys are not really representing collectively, but that's been kind of organizing the entire expedition. Silverlight has found the ruin of an old turret. I'll share this to you guys. Silverlight has found the ruin of an old turret. Go there and discover its origins. Dr. Kayla Cook will be sent to assist, and you must keep her safe at all costs. Neogen is establishing roads to important locations. They require surveyors to mark the roads and eliminate threats to construction crews. So you get 150 hex or 150 credits per hex to key locations. So if you connect 2 key locations using roads, that would count as a completed job. To survey an area to connect a road requires 1 full day. So normally you can travel about 3-4 hexes in a day, depending on how you're traveling. But with this, you'd only be able to travel 1 per day. So you have to stock up extra on food if you plan to do that. And of course, there are the secondary jobs, which are finding any interesting location data or specimen data that the factions could use. as well as any, personal quests that some of you might have if you want to present something to them. But as always, for those of you that are not familiar, completing one quest gives you 1 experience towards your next level up, and you need your current level in completed jobs to level up. So in the case of Batsy, he only needs this job. If he gets 1 job done, he gets to be level 2, and that's going to be super exciting for him because right now he will probably die at his current health. So worth considering. But she presents these options to you. There are beacons available, beacons that have gone haywire, an old turret that needs to be explored, roads that need to be built. And what do you do? Or how do you discuss it? She presents these options to you, and it is your job to, it's up to you to choose what jobs you decide to take or not take. What would you like? Or how you want to start that conversation?
I'm gonna say, well, we did a lot of fun things last time, so I'm gonna take a step back because we didn't get a lot of stuff done, but we did important things when I was the team leader. So I'm just gonna.
You guys did build a couple roads as well.
We did. We got our zucchini back.
I swear to God, you said the word zucchini.
No, it's good though because not everyone knows who zucchini is. So now it's a perfect code name. And
which is probably good because Apex doesn't appreciate that she went AWOL and took a bunch of samples with her. Like, so they're not happy about that. So she's kind of laying low.
No, that makes sense. And then I made great strides with Cheech. He is halfway litter box trained, so I'm good.
Cheech, for those that missed the previous episodes, is a anteater elephant pig that Josie found on one of their expeditions, and she has claimed him and named him Cheech.
Yeah, his full name is Chicharron al Pastor.
Sure.
What is his coloration?
I think it's kind of like a brownie gray.
I'm kind of imagining.
I always thought he was blue.
I'm imagining what's that like?
He could be blue in certain lights. How about that?
Yeah.
I think that'd be pretty.
Like a duochrome situation.
Mm-hmm.
What's that weird like roly elephant looking Pokemon? With the tusk and has like the, I don't know. I whenever I think about him, I think of that.
Fan?
Is that what it is?
Tusk Boy.
Tusk Boy. Yeah, I kind of imagine that, but yeah. Anyway, so you have these jobs presented to you. They're on the job board, so feel free to navigate to that if you haven't already opened it up. And you guys are free to choose. I mean, this is the part where you guys are free to choose whatever you want. And while you think about it, while you're reviewing that, we're going to start with some roles. I'm going to ask you a question. So we're going to go in order. Josie.
Yeah.
Or Sophia, what were you doing of the downtime activities? What were you doing last week? So as a reminder, you can either work to get money, you can visit the cyber triage clinic where they will give you a panic button implant. So basically, it will stabilize you, or for the next mission, if you would be brought to any negative amount of health, you are instead set to -1. So normally, if you get brought below 1 health, you start dying.
Mm-hmm.
Or below 0 health, you start dying. And when you hit -10, you're dead. Now, that means you can also be killed outright. If you have 1 health and you take 11 damage, you're just dead. There is no saving throw. There's no death. There's nothing. You just die. This would prevent that and set you to -1. You're still dying, but you have a few turns before you're actually dead. So that's what the panic button does. And then you can also visit the cyberware clinic and actually get cyberware implants. Josie, what did you do this past week?
I just earned some money. So
what were you doing?
I think I'm just gonna still help out in the cafeteria with my girls because they give me free meatball subs.
Okay, cool. So if you're helping to make meatball subs over in the mess, that's going to be artistry because you're a sandwich artist. So give you that artist role with dexterity, maybe wisdom to know what to put into how much meat and sauce to put in on stuff, whatever your preference is.
Wait. So you said either dexterity or wisdom?
Yes. It's because cooking requires wisdom, but it's also you have to finesse it. So it's your choice.
Okay.
Does she have to do like 900 rolls because she gave out 900 sandwiches last game?
She give out kind of a lot of sandwiches, probably.
I did give a lot.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh man, you
love people coming up with those coupons unofficially, just arguing. Sophia gave me this.
One free sub.
So I guess I didn't do so well because they were upset with all the free.
You might not have done quite so well, or Here, I'll put the rolls here. That or you really only were back for a few days, so you didn't have a lot of time to do work. So go ahead and take that's gonna be 150 credits for working.
Hey, money's money.
Money's money. Dr. B, what were you doing this past week?
I was working hard for Geosphere. They told me they had a lot of administration and paperwork lying around, so I went around and put everything in filing cabinets by date and then alphabetically. So that took me quite a while.
Oh man, that sounds super dry.
But it was relaxing.
Entirely up your alley. Go ahead and give me, and I realize that for some reason this is white right now. The result Josie got on that last roll was a 3. So go ahead and give me a bureaucracy roll with intelligence. Yeah, because bureaucracy is a role we make in this game.
Bureaucracy.
It's not one we get to use very often. It's one of those really, really niche ones. Like there's a couple of niche things. You still like Dungeons and
with
Dragons.
Intelligence,
like,
you said.
Yes. Yeah. See how good you do. And we haven't seen you in quite a while. So a 10. So with a 10, you get yourself 500 credits.
Dang.
So good job. Yeah, you were super busy, super efficient. Or it's because we haven't seen you in like a month, so that could be why as well. Like you just spent a lot of time doing it.
Yeah, it took me a while. I had to learn the alphabet first, so.
Okay, so
A is for Alfred.
Sophia and Dr. B were working. Lucy, what were you doing this past couple of days?
I was wondering if I be listening at like a bar waiting to see who's talking about like the probes or Apex drones going awry, if anybody was talking about zucchini, and just pretending like I'm nursing a drink. If anyone asks, give them like the cold shoulder, but like don't talk about it. Silverlight, you don't have the clearance for that. And I didn't know if that could be a thing. If not, I have a backup plan.
You know what? I think that's you've already inspired. All right, so a new downtime action, maybe call it scuttlebutt or something. I'll have to figure out what the effect of that's going to be. But basically keeping your ears to the
coolering.
Yeah, basically. Okay. Hoping to achieve what? To learn something about the factions or something, like maybe get some inside information.
Drama, factions, if anyone's looking, like my goal was to see if anyone was on the tail of zucchini, if she was relatively safe.
Cool. All right, then give me let me check your character sheet to see, or at least a character sheet to see what the roles you can make are. Let's see.
T isn't a role we can have in this game.
I know T's not a role, right?
It should
Right.
be.
Religion, science, security could be the role. Let's see. Let's go with. I guess you're. Give me security and charisma, because you're like hiding out in plain sight. So blending into crowds and listening to stuff. Security and charisma. So again, for those of you that are not familiar, these roles, the skills are not tied to your attribute. It's actually really flexible. So you could, if you try to do something quickly with security, like break into a building or something, maybe it takes dexterity. But if you're trying to brute force a window, maybe you do it with your strength. So, one of the things I really, really love about this system. Okay. And you got a 6. God, I mean, I don't think it's surprising to know that Apex is absolutely looking for Tsukiko. They know that they know 2 things. A bunch of samples have gone missing, and Tsukiko is also missing. So that's easy enough to put 2 and 2 together. As for whether or not they're any closer to figuring out who it is, whether or not they have any idea of your or Sophia or Stein's involvement, they're not entirely sure. Or at least you're not sure if they're sure. So hard to say. And Bruce Wayne, you just woke up, but I'm gonna give you the courtesy of having at least a couple of days to have adjusted. What would you like to have done during your downtime? You probably can't afford cybernetics, but of the downtime activities, what would you have liked to have been doing? Maybe you picked up a quick side gig, make some money, or get that free panic button implant so you don't die, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm gonna begin that panic button.
Okay. So note that if you would die, that you you'll get set to -1 just in case. For those that don't know, we've had I think 11 or 12 players make characters in this game so far, and 3 of them have rolled 1 HP. And congratulations, Mr. Bruce Wing, for being the 3rd character with 1 single HP at start.
Don't worry, my stats will help me beat this.
I was really surprised because he actually did roll some really good stats and then proceeded to roll the worst health he could possibly roll. As a reminder, if you're a warrior, you can ignore damage once per combat. That's once we start the initiative roll, it resets. Once per combat, you can ignore any 1 damage. If you are a psychic, you have psychic powers. And if you're an expert, and this is important because Josie forgets this every week, and I forget to tell Josie every week. If you're an expert, once per 1 hour section, 1 hour chunk of this show, you're allowed to re-roll any skill check. So that's things like we just rolled just now, where it's like, bureaucracy
Dang
yourself.
it, I could have done better with my sandwiches.
You can re-roll that if you want. Technically, I'll allow it this time because you forgot again. Because you forgot, right?
Yeah,
you want to re-roll that?
I did.
You want to? Okay. So, all right, take
What
away your
can
150
warriors
credits.
do again? I wasn't
Warriors,
listening.
you can you ignore damage once per combat. And you can ignore the damage after I roll the damage. So I could be like, hey, you take 1 hit. You're like, all right, I'll take that. If I say, hey, take 12, you're like, no, I don't. And we just describe how you matrix it, or you get lucky, or it just all hits you in the armor, whatever the deal is.
Okay, well, I did better. Not the
Okay,
greatest.
so you get 300 instead of 150. So you can either add 150 or no. Yes. So you get a little bit better. So you're still not great. Maybe you're distracted. Maybe thinking about Cheech.
Of course I am. He's not totally potty trained yet.
Exactly. And Bruce Wayne got himself a pen. So basically, I think what happens is he wakes up. They're like, oh man, he's kind of woozy. He's looking a little weak. He's still adapting to like life on this planet. Gravity's not right. The days are a little bit longer. It's like a 20. I think I said it was like a 26-hour day on this planet. So they're like, here's a quick implant. It's like subdermal thing that will automatically trigger when you start to die and just flood your body with adrenaline. Basically. Okay. Now that I've had a chance to blather on about the downtime activities you guys can do, have any of you considered any of the jobs that you would like to do?
I think it would be smart to go towards the northwestern beacon, as that's the direction we haven't fully explored. Of course, Frontier has set up a kind of a midway point from the conclave to that beacon. So maybe even just building a road for future use might be a smart plan.
Are you intending to take the road like to where would you I guess the question is, using the little comb tool, what direction do you think you want to go in?
If we would be going to the beacon, we could quite literally directly go through to the Frontier base. That's set up just to the north.
So like go from the stone quarry to the beacon like that?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we could, because there's a small road set up, and we could
Yeah, it would save you like an
dash.
extra shift of walking, because you can also go like this way and then up this way, and then.
Yeah, I don't see that road, so I don't know what's quicker.
Oh, you don't see the road?
I'm sure some.
No.
Damn it.
I haven't been
Well,
there
hopefully,
yet.
as you guys start traveling, you'll notice where the road is, and you guys can determine from there.
I also would put my hat towards the cook mission, since Lucy knows what it's like to send someone into the fray and then not knowing where it goes from there, and wanting to support her to that.
Okay, we got 2 jobs available. Bruce Wing, this is your first time out. Do you have an opinion on these jobs that are available?
I'm just here trying to get the lay of line, everything, following the group right now.
Okay, that's fair. Well, Sophie, you could be a tiebreaker here, or a deal breaker, I guess.
Oh, can I flip a coin?
If you wish.
Because I'm kind of ambivalent. I think both of the things have merit.
I mean, so here's what it is. So the Northwest Beacon has been, which is the one that Sir Birdie's suggesting, is it's quite far away. But it's it's the second beacon. Well, the second beacon in this area to go haywire in the same sense. It's a long trip. So if you set out immediately, by which I mean early in the stream, you could reasonably get there. Or There's a closer one with that mysterious cave and the stuff there. But you don't travel as far. You don't really travel anywhere new. So, your choice. Because the northwestern area is basically uncharted, up until the biopulse beacon that's here is about as far as you guys have gotten.
Yeah.
Is that true? Yes.
Which I think was episode either 2 or 3.
Yeah, something like that.
So it's been a while since we've been there. Things might have changed.
It's been a while.
We might encounter some new things.
I will say, I will support you, Birdie, if we are able to claim that beacon for Frontier, because I don't think I've done anything for them, even though they are my faction. I don't really owe my loyalty to them, but I should at least do a little bit of something for them, I guess.
I mean, and Bruce, you notice Bruce is also from Frontier, so
Oh yeah,
one half of the
Frontier
group
for
is Frontier.
life.
They're not really my faction. I haven't really been doing work for them. I don't really owe many loyalties. Frontier for life.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm all for little team things, but I don't,
I love it's the idea of being
they're
like, hey, you're team A, you're team B. Like, oh yeah, man, fuck team B, fuck team B. Like, I don't even play with
Exactly.
these. I don't care. Fuck team A, man.
Yeah.
They're the other guys.
Well, because the other
Excellent.
option is to say we're 3/4 of LPN, the
It's
Long
true.
Pork Initiative.
Yep, you guys.
I
That was
don't, I don't mind putting Batsy into the, you know what I mean? Like everyone can join the Long Fork Initiative.
Again, you want to become a cannibal?
That's not at all.
We're longing for pork.
What a thing to get asked 3 days after waking up.
Having
Okay,
to describe to both Sir Birdie and Dr. Beak what Long Fork was the highlight of my life, though.
It was kind of fun.
Okay, so we are moving then. It seems potentially northwest towards that. That's where you want to head. That's the direction, is my understanding.
If I get a gentleman's agreement from him that it can be for Frontier.
Oh, but of course, I don't mind.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Then the next thing to do is decide which role you would like to have as you're exploring. So the way this works is we go to. Oh, where is it? Board. Where travel rules? Important. No, not that one. Creation level back up. Wait, what? Travel. There we go. Travel rules. There it is. So on the travel rules here, you have a number of jobs. It explains how far you travel. But more importantly, you get a role to go with this. So we have 6 options: the Trailblazer, which uses navigation; the Quartermaster, which uses survival; the Scout, which uses perception; the Phantom, which uses stealth; the Strategist, which uses tactics; the Doctor is tech medical; the Trainer is athletics; and the Engineer is tech post-tech. That's 8, not 6. I don't know how to go. Sophia, what would you like to do?
I will try the Scout.
Scout,
guess.
go ahead and give me perception and wisdom. Dr. B, what are you going to do?
I'm still reading.
Go ahead. Sophia, you hold 1, and I'll explain again what this means for those of you that have never done this. Hold 1. Just write down somewhere 1. You have 1 hold. Lucy, do you know what you would like?
Could I take the Strategist?
Strategist, go ahead and give me tactics and wisdom. I'm going to go tactics and wisdom. Or intelligence, your choice. Dr. B?
I'll
Still
take the Doctor, number 6.
Okay, number 6, Doctor. Tech, medical, and intelligence for you. Lucy, you're going to hold 1. And Batsy, I know this is going to be all weird. It's kind of throwing all the stuff right at you. But hopefully you've had a chance to skim. What are you looking to do as well?
The Phantom.
The Phantom, excellent choice. So give me a stealth and dexterity roll. So next to the stealth button, hit that little thing. You know how to use Roll20. You've done this before.
Yeah.
Okay. Sophie's holding
So,
1.
and then
Lucy's
macro
holding 1.
Dex, right?
And Dex, yes. And Dr. B is tech, medical, and intelligence.
Intelligence. I was waiting to hear that
Oh,
again.
sorry, yeah. Dr. B, you hold 1.
And then for assisted 0, right?
Yeah. And so everybody holds 1. All right. So the way this works is if you've played any games powered by the apocalypse, you have a resource called hold. So you have 3 options here. If you had more than 1, you have 2 or 3 hold, whatever available. You could double up on these. You could do them more than once. So, for example, if you are the quartermaster, you can hunt, forecast, or track. And you can choose them as soon as they become available. Like, hey, I'm going to use this ability. I'm going to spend my 1 hold to do this ability. If you had 2 or 3 holds, you could do it. Hey, I'm going to hunt 3 times in a row. It's fine, whatever. So look at the 3 options that you have based on your, the role that you chose, and you can do those at any point. I'm not going to remind you again because I will forget, and I've whatever other stuff. I have to remember everything else. So it's up to you guys to remember to do this. If you forget to do this, that's on you. And there you go.
I have a question about vigilance, though.
Yes,
It says your next combat encounter. Do I call it before, or if you say roll initiative, I can scream vigilance?
You could, yeah, that's fine. You can scream vigilance.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
I had a quick question as well, as it has been about a month and a half since Dr. B last ventured the field. Currently, he is on 1 hit point, which has
healed.
been left over from.
Yeah,
I'm healed. Perfect.
Everyone's healed
Because I think the fighting cabinets healed me.
So I'm gonna point this out too. I'm making a slight change because cybernetic prosthetics are a thing in this world now. If you get brought below 0 hit points, some part of you goes missing, and has to be
missing
compensated.
or gets severed.
Tomato potato. So, and it could be something as innocuous as like, oh look, your pinky gets blown off, or like, yeah, no, you lose everything like just above your knee, which would require cybernetic implants. This is the risk of being an adventurer. Again, this only matters if you get brought below 0, from like a animal bites you, a gunshot wound, whatever. And we'll have a table to roll for that as well to see like, hey, what part of you went missing? For those of you that played the Warhammer 40,000 Dark Heresy TTRPG or like tabletop game, you might be familiar with the idea of like, depending on what kind of weapon hits you, how much health you have when you get hit by it, it could, you get effects like, the laser beam pierces through your shoulder, completely severing it, and your arm goes missing. It's visceral, and it's awesome. Actually, I do recommend it, but it's pretty visceral. So that's the inspiration there, and also the reason for you guys to now have cybernetic prosthetics. So, because why else would you buy a prosthetic if you were like, well, anyway.
I mean, I could use an extra hand sometimes.
Sophia, you're next. Sophia, I got nothing for that. Sophia, which direction are we heading in since you are the first to decide?
Wait, Espeta. Okay, where's our little thingy?
It's under Conclave.
Oh, okay. I guess we'll go the hex. Like this one.
Northwest.
Yeah.
Wait, where is?
Yeah, like northwest, like on the road towards the Firebird nesting grounds.
Actually, where is the icon? Hang on.
That's what. Yeah.
Yeah, normally it's under Conclave. Weird. Did it get deleted?
It has disappeared.
Where did you guys go last time? You guys went to. Oh, you guys are on the copper deposit. That's why. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go up northwest. Go ahead and roll that encounter button for me. See what we find, what we learn. Okay, nothing happens. And you're traveling along the roads as well. It's as you guys are setting out. It is partly cloudy today. And you guys are gonna get 4 moves in a single day. Normally, you can travel 3 hexes in a day, but you guys are traveling along a road that you built last month. So as you survey stuff, does anybody need to purchase any rations before you go? Check your gear, check your equipment, just in case. Rations are currently 1 cost. I want to say it was 4 credits for one day's worth of food.
How many on average should I have? Like, what would you
like 30?
Yeah,
okay,
this is a long trip. You're gonna need a good bit.
I had 2.
Yeah, you'll definitely need much more.
You said 4 coins per.
How much was 1 ration again?
It's because of the Frontier's been doing very well financially, so they're giving a discount for you guys. It's going to be 4 credits per 1.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're ever curious, like,
How
oh,
much was the
how
encumbrance again?
1 or 5 food is 1 encumbrance.
Okay.
Wait, so 5
Uh,
rations is 1 encumbrance?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And again, like those are best stored in your backpack
Uh.
if you have the space for it, because you're probably not pulling it out in the middle of combat. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time someone's pulled out food in combat, but you know, backpack is the obvious choice for that one. You don't need to tell me exactly what you're spending and how much you're picking up, but once everyone's ready, just let me know and we can move on. If you need to borrow food or if you need to borrow money, or, you know, half the players have us. Not to say like, hey, you can totally borrow money from Sophie or whatever, but like they have plenty of money for the most part.
You can. You just have to
You can
tell
borrow
me
money
so I
from
don't
me,
become
too.
a loan shark.
Okay, so Sophie has set us out in the first step of the first direction. Dr. B, you're next in the turn order. What direction would you like to, I guess, continue on the road?
How do I do this again? Yes, we'll just continue through with the road.
Okay, we have the weather for the day. Right, I like Bat's avatar as well. It's the first time we got a PNG tuber to properly work. I'm really excited about it. Okay, so along the road, there's really no dangers. Animals aren't crossing this way. You've got like some small guardrails or whatever, that kind of keeping out the wildlife. So you're moving along perfectly safely. There's actually no threat here. Lucy, are we going to continue towards the Firebird nesting grounds? We're going to avoid them. Lucy?
Sorry, I was thinking. Fuck it, avoid it.
You're going to avoid it? We're going to go around it? So the
Okay, why
Firebird
not?
ground is owned by Frontier. They have like a whole like research and like tents and small building set up.
Oh,
The road goes
okay, I
right
thought
through
they
it,
were just
so
bird
you'll save
fucking.
time unless you're trying to
Yeah,
avoid
go through
Frontier.
that.
Okay, cool. All right,
No.
do you guys hang there, chat? So this is a Frontier facility. So basically, you know, most of a day out on the road, you know, you basically come across this thing that they discovered, you know, quite literally about 4 or 5 months ago. It's this nesting ground of what we've affectionately taken to calling firebirds, which is large, rotund birds that kind of like flame colors to their wings. They don't actually spew fire, but there's this whole like ground nesting area, which Frontier has been using to harvest to harvest eggs and meat and all that from them to provide food for the colony. Do you guys make conversation with people, or just passing right through?
Nice cornfield day, bud.
What?
Indiana.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, passing
No,
on
just
through.
say bye, chicken parms, and then walk away.
All right, passing on through. Batsy, we're going to continue on this road.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So nice and easy right through this road. Again, no rolls needed because you guys are on the road and safe. But tomorrow's going to be interesting. So I think you camp off just your first night here. We see you just off to the side of the road. You set up whatever your camp is going to look like, which we'll describe after we get back from our first commercial break. See you in a moment.
Woo.
And we are back. How's everyone doing? Okay. First and foremost, before we get into it, Dr. B, what's in your mouth? You've been eating. What kind of ice cream was it?
It's called Dracula ice cream. It's Coca-Cola on the outside with cherry on the inside, and then the bottom part is vanilla ice cream. Yeah, I just finished it. Otherwise, I'd show you.
That sounds so good.
Okay, I was like, oh, I
America
expect them
doesn't
like,
have
oh, it's
anything
like vanilla. I'm like, oh, that's cool, or whatever. But like,
No, it's absolutely amazing. It was my mother's favorite ice cream when she was my age, and I give her 100% correctness.
classic European Dracula ice cream, cola and strawberry. This one says there's also retro American vampire secret. Oh, okay. Wow.
It's a European one. It's really,
Yeah.
really good.
Huh. That actually. All right. Well, there's something we can try, Josie. Anyway.
How are we
all right.
gonna try it?
I don't
can't
know,
even
man.
get the
I'll
check
send you.
snacks.
I'll send you some.
Yes.
In the shipping, maybe they aren't melted yet.
Oh, yeah. They will send in the winter. Okay, so you guys are now camped out officially for the first night. So what was you guys walked basically the equivalent of like 14, 16-ish hours along this road. You passed 3 hours ago, you passed by the Firebird nesting ground where Frontier was set up, but it was too early to make camp. You could have, but get an extra hex, get an extra 6 miles out behind you. So each hex is of course about 6 miles of travel. So what does it look like? Was there much talking happening? Did anybody get to know Bruce Wing along the way? Was Bruce extra chatty or not? Or how chatty were you folks? And then what is your little camp setup that you look like? I believe Lucy has a 2-person tent. Okay.
And a tarp that she sets up.
Right on.
I mean, I hope we would be talking because I need to know who my new Frontier bestie is when Gromit isn't here. Because there's 3 of us.
Yeah, that's true. You're the 3rd Frontier as well.
I guess I asked him what prompted you to join the collective? What made you think, hey, I should be in this little pod with my little coffee and my robe?
Apparently, she was there when you woke up.
I was delivering meatball subs.
Good morning, meatballs. Actually, to be fair, that'd be an amazing way to wake up. And honestly, we've been together for 10 years. You want to explain to me why you've never woken me up like that?
Because you're not usually someone who likes to eat first thing in the morning. You wake.
Do you wake up in a biopod every single day? I don't think so.
Fine. All right, Beth.
Go get
Bruce,
cryogenic.
take it away.
Freeze. Go to space, and you'll get subs.
Because it's been over a week since you explained what's the Frontier Society all about again?
So their whole thing is food. So they're an Italian. They'll never admit it, but they're hydraulic despots, which basically means that they want to control all the major resources, water, food. That's their thing.
That's why I joined us. Italian mob. Got it.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
I mean, fair.
Yeah.
But
yeah, they control food and such.
We like to try and record all the new flora and fauna.
True.
Our little mascot's a corn, and he's like, it's cute.
It's true. It's true. It's the most innocuous, innocent thing of the entire faction.
Well, join this little company to do a little bit more of the dirty work for them. If you can say that.
So I should call you if I gotta hide a body?
Somewhat.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. What's
Lucy
your favorite
food?
food?
La 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 la.
I know. I'm imagining this is side conversation.
Yeah. The fun thing to consider is
casual banter.
Yeah, Dr. B works for the local geologist and meteorologist faction. Meanwhile, Lucy is basically the government's police. So
she has to keep us in line.
No,
so you guys
have to babysit us, isn't that?
So can I tell Bruce? I was like, hey, so as we're getting to know each other, what is your favorite food? And also, have you heard of the glorious John Hamm?
Well, I have been asleep for how long has it been now?
A year. Well, I guess a year and 4 months for you.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't ate anything in a long while. I can't really remember what I liked. And no, tell me all about this, John Hamm.
Oh boy.
So John Hamm is our savior, and I take out of my pack a little pamphlet. So I'm from planet Ham, and he is our patron saint. And and then I just start reading off Mad Men quotes, and I'm like, isn't that so profound? Next time I will actually have some for you all.
Okay, you do need actually some.
Yeah. So it's kind of like the Trinity, but it's Don Draper, John Hamm, and Juan Hamon, which is his Spanish counterpart, but it's all one and the same. And He teaches kindness, but also don't fuck with him.
So if the Catholic Church, if God and the Catholic Church were John Hamm, that's basically what this is.
Pretty much.
I love it. Okay, so while she's proselytizing to you, Lucy, you set up your tent, which probably is like a push button. It just kind of opens up really quickly because it's the future in magic. What are while they're having this conversation, what are Lucy and Dr. B doing? Like end of day, like routine, whatever you do.
So Lucy would set up the perimeter, set up where people can like scout from, like to make sure when like they're on watch, because I am going to enforce a 4-person watch. Deal with it. And I'll be first watch. But also I would like to make a request just this once if Sophia would go second. If she's into that.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, cool. And then I set up a tarp as like from the tent so that people can sleep covered. And like if I'm on watch, somebody can have my spot in the tent, but I am going to kick you out as soon as it's my bedtime. Deal with it. Or I will just lay on top of you. I don't care. That's your choice. The third list of 12. I'm going to get my way.
Awesome. Dr. B?
I'm mainly observing surroundings, just checking up on everybody, seeing if I can lend a hand anywhere.
Can you lend a hand anywhere? Does anybody need a hand with anything?
Yeah, tell me a story.
Or start a fire.
No, I like the story part. I like the story part.
Well, one of these is more important.
Yeah, the story,
Yeah,
obviously.
the story.
What type of story would you want to hear?
Tell me about the first rock you tested.
Ooh, I've just got to think back because it's been a while.
Tested
The
or
first
licked.
rock. I can see it in front of me when I close my eyes. The inconspicuous rock it was, gray with a slight silverish tone. Not completely round. It was round on the bottom as if it had been eroded by water and the waves, but at the top it was still quite sharp. It had some sharp edges, which caught my eye. I picked it up and I looked at it and I thought, this is just amazing what this world that we live in can do. And I had the thought, how would this taste in a salad? So I cautiously took the tip of my tongue out of my mouth, and
It sounds like it's
I just-
detachable. I took the tip of my tongue.
Cybernetic tongue.
I stuck my tongue out. Happy? I stuck my tongue out, cautiously laid the round, smooth part of the rock on my tongue, and I kind of jumped backwards because you don't really want to know what it tastes like. So I'll spare you the details, but it wasn't very pleasant. But I still had the feeling that the rock was calling to me. So I turned it around and took the sharp edge, and I gave it a little sniff and a lick. I did cut my tongue open just a little bit, but we can live with that. It was the most fantastic thing I've ever experienced. Like I was among the stars. I could feel fireworks in my stomach, which wasn't completely healthy, but it felt amazing. It's like your first kiss, you should know.
Or it's like the first time you
And-
heard of John Hamm's wonderful work.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
That is so beautiful.
I didn't keep the stone because it did call to me, the stone. It did call to me. But I could also understand that this stone wasn't destined for me. It was destined for something else, something greater. So I pulled back my arm and I gave it a good chuck just into the river. It skipped a couple times before it just sank to the bottom. So I don't have my first stone anymore, but I still think about it often. Just like I think often about John Hamm, and now you may take the lead.
So,
See, guys, wasn't that an amazing story? And now we know so much more about Dr. Bird.
watch order. We have Lucy Sophia, who's taking third watch.
I'll take last watch.
Okay, so third goes to Bruce.
Okay, and
And-
then at this point, we actually did make the fire.
Yes. Okay.
How productive.
I'm gonna roll something. You guys are just off the road, so you're actually probably fine for the first day. The road is quite safe. Okay. So we circle back around. Sophia, it is your turn. Where do we
Oh,
where
do
do
we
we
have
go?
to do our ration?
Oh yes, consumer ration. So thank you for that. Make sure everybody consumes a ration
Can we
Oh.
ask what people ate?
if you'd like.
Okay, well, I had like not an MRE, but kind of like that, but it's like a carbonara pasta.
Oh God, is that a good one? Is that a good MRE?
It wasn't terrible.
Okay.
I think I needed a little bit of extra like pepper, but
Okay.
you make do.
Does anybody else share?
Yeah, whatever I ate, I don't really know what it is. It was a bit slimy and sludgy. It reminded me of yesterday's scrambled eggs.
Ugh.
It's. I don't really want to bring my work into my downtime, but I did add salt, which are basically tiny rocks, which did flavor it up a bit. But I wouldn't really recommend it to anyone.
I had MRE number 36. Whatever that is, go for it. You tell me.
It's like
But
shit
I
on
have
a
a
shingle.
question.
Go.
Can I ask for a pause, DM? When I wake up Sophia, if I
Pause?
may.
What do you
Yeah.
mean? Yeah.
Can I wake her up right before, like, as my shift is ending? Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right. So
Um,
the other two are sleeping. You wake up Sophia.
Hey, are you up? It's
I'm-
time for your
I'm
shift.
up. I'm up.
Okay.
What time is it?
But 1:32 a.m.
That's very precise. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. I need to tell you something. And I just need you to hear it, if that's okay.
Of course. Is this about zucchini or is something else?
No, it's something else. It's about before Eden.
Oh, okay.
I had a team, good people. They were better than what I deserved, probably. And we were on a mission, and I was lead, and I made a call, and I made a bad one. But I was so certain I was right. And I was the only one that came home. There was a man on the team, Kyle, and we weren't supposed to. It's not protocol. We're in the same unit, but out here, sometimes rules don't apply to everybody, and sometimes you think you're doing the right thing, and the nobody but you now, and him and me, and like when there's things, you're calling things, and sometimes you get closer than you should. I got him. I got the man I loved killed, Sophia.
I'm so sorry.
And you're part of the LPNs, and that's we don't do that. So I have him, and I have you now. I hold up the rifle, and it's his. It went missing in action. But I have it, and you're the only one besides Kyle who knows.
And I have like a slow tear fall. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, but I appreciate you trusting me. and I'll take this to the grave, and no one's gonna fuck with you, cause you're on my team. And I say, did you name the gun Kyle?
Yeah, you can see it. It's got his it's etched in, but you can't tell. But if you're like surfacing it, you can see that it's imperfect.
I just zip up my mouth, and I'm like, well, we will make Kyle proud.
I would grab you in the warrior arm and say first in, last out.
First in and last out. Get some sleep.
Okay.
That was surprising, heartfelt, and entirely unexpected. Well done. I was like, oh, getting
Dang.
there's no advantage or inspiration to give in this game. So you just told a really nice story because you wanted to, and we appreciate that. Thank you.
And it would have gotten inspiration.
It would have. The rest of the night passes uneventfully for you folks. Sophia, it is your turn. You just passed through the Firebird Nesting Ground late in the evening yesterday, and you're coming up on the Stone Quarry, which is run by Geosphere. You can see like the trucks moving, a few work trucks moving about off in the distance as you crest. You want to pass through the Stone Quarry?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so you pass through the Stone Quarry.
Sir Birdie may need some rocks.
Yeah. Does anybody need to do anything here at the Stone Quarry, which is again home to Geosphere?
Pick up
Possibly
the
stop.
rations.
Sir
I
Birdie
might
for
have
meeting rocks.
to. I haven't checked in on the quarry for a while, so maybe they have some new data that I might need to bring back home.
Roll me persuasion and charisma. See if they're willing to part with anything. I think, you know what? Yeah, we'll say they give you. Oh no, you know what? They're in range of the comms tower, so, and they have their own trucks.
No
so
papers, no samples, anything.
Well, they said, are you heading straight back to Conclave?
No, we're just passing through.
So you're going the other way?
Yes, but we'll return there just after this expedition.
So I think whoever you end up talking to there, like the foreman, whatever, I think she says like, yeah, I mean, we're in comms range and we're just a day out by car. So, on your way back, maybe if you want to, you can help us transfer some stuff. But
All right.
yeah. Okay, Dr. B, you've got one more shift of road ahead of you before it starts to curve, and you have to make some decisions. Would you like to follow the road?
So, does anyone know how the road goes? If it's
really
quicker to now just beeline it for the beacon, or follow the road and then when we reach
just in case you guys can't see it,
point.
because it seems like I'm going to highlight the road here a little bit so you guys can see how the road curves. Hopefully you guys can see
past the curve.
I can see it, and if you can't, for some reason, it's on Neando.tv Twitch.
Oh,
that's perfect.
That's so. I can't believe you guys. That's so
I
strange.
can see it.
I can
but
see
other-
it.
I can only see where I have been before.
Yeah, same.
Take off your pants. Maybe that'll help.
So weird. I wonder why.
I think it's because.
Okay, so is it quicker to follow the road here and then go for the beacon, or beeline for the beacon? What are you saying?
So there's
I
a mountain
think-
range between you and the beacon.
Yeah, I honestly,
Oh, dang
there's
it.
if you hold on, let's see if you can see this. The beacon, there's a straight shot. Can you see my
Well,
purple
but that beacon's
line?
already been
Okay.
claimed.
We're going
I don't
for
know
this
what
We're going for
beacon
this
are we-
beacon.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! I didn't even
Yeah,
see
it's
that
really
one.
far away.
So I mean, we could go for this beacon and then go through here, but I know there are mountains over here.
No,
The mountains are right.
this
Your mountains are like right here. Well, I
is
mean
a
that right.
straight shot.
Okay, we could
So we
But
probably
the road, I think, ends here.
The road goes. It curves this way, and then it
Yeah.
curves this
mean,
way, and then
Where
it goes
goes that
this
could-
way.
puzzle piece?
So
Yeah.
the puzzle
Silverlight-
piece to that is a straight shot, but I there correct me, DM, there are mountains.
So that's the edge of the mountains. So the mountains start kind of approximately like here, and they go up to about here. This is like the edge of the mountains, like the dark brownish is the
Ooh.
mountains, and you'll see it as you get closer.
We can edge a mountain.
We'll
Good.
edge the mountain then.
And then and then
Although
once you
with
get
the
out of that, the mountains. So the mountains will slow your travel, especially if you're off the road, or like if they're off the road, you go from 4 hexes to 2 hexes in a day in the mountains. So sticking on the road through the mountains will basically double your movement speed. But also be advised that the blue stuff outside of like this area here, that's water, like deep water, so or rivers or ponds or lakes or whatever. So you're not just walking across that unless you have a boat.
Could we make shift a raft?
Water?
You can edge the water. So, yep, you could.
Bet.
Where were we? I guess we'll follow the road to the puzzle piece-ish.
Okay, so we're gonna move you up one
we'll
more.
Follow the.
Okay,
Yes.
so that
Change your
means then
title. We're edging.
there. Okay, so that's the second shift, which presumably then you want to follow the road for the rest of the day here. Lucy. Yes.
Puzzle me, daddy.
Puzzle you. Okay, so and unless you have any objections, you want to go through the mountains for some reason. Bruce, you're good with following the road?
A road to me, baby.
Okay, cool. All right, so there's another day. So that's now been your second full day. You guys can take a ration. You're on the road, so you're safe. So as long as you're traveling on the road, you're both safe from encounters, and you are safe from you're safe at night as well, and you're traveling faster. So this is going to make this part of the exploration a lot faster. Okay, Josie, following the road.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So Mark, this is travel day. We're on travel day 3. We're gonna go one more time on the road for.
We don't see anything.
So I mean, like you see 6 miles in any direction, but I mean you've surveyed a road. I mean you probably see like animals off in the distance and such.
Yeah,
but
well,
like
you should have said that so I could have taken out my little phone and taken pictures.
I mean you can take pictures, whatever. It's not going to count as a sample or anything.
I
just
don't
take
care.
pictures.
It's for
Okay.
my scrapbook.
How are you doing the little angle thing? That's kind of clever.
Who hasn't?
Oh,
used it?
you right click while holding left.
Oh.
I'm smart like that. No, I accidentally clicked that.
Yeah, you're creative technology.
Ah, neat. Look at that. Cool. Okay.
Oh, bitch, we learning.
Right.
That is really cool.
Okay, so let me double check that these guys. Okay, that's fine. All right, so that was the that was the first day. It was so you guys did
We're
one,
on day
2,
3 that we had an argument between
3,
husband and
4.
wife about whether we're
1,
taking
2,
pictures of the
3,
scrapbook.
4, 1, 2. Okay, so we're going to do 3, 4 if everybody's good. So it's going to mark your third day of travel. So take another ration. Keep an eye on those rations.
Okay.
All right. If we're still following the road, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. You get to this bend in the road. So the mountains get quite a fair bit colder, but they're not like frosty, snow tipped mountains. It's also kind of, early or late spring, early summer. You're kind of looking like weather-wise. So it's getting a little bit warmer. You guys camp for the third night here. And then the fourth day starts. Now, the question is, which direction do you want to go? And you can leave the mountains heading north and start to hoof it through the forest, which is going to it's going to slow you down. Or you could continue to follow the road here. It's less direct, but you do have the road on you, which gives you a little bit of protection. Your choice.
Question: what is the puzzle piece? Have we been there before or no?
Somebody's been there, but you're not there yet. Oh, I guess if you don't remember, it'll be explained to you when you reach it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, what does everyone want to do? Do we want to have a forest journey and be little forest sprites, or do we want to keep on the road?
Well, if we do the road, we're going to have to cross the water. So this would be part 1 of edging.
Yeah, we should head north west-ish.
Yeah.
Unless you want to go see the puzzle piece, and I'm willing to go puzzle and then unpuzzle.
Yeah, we could puzzle and then go back.
I will say, Sunshine, Lucy was there when you guys discovered the puzzle piece, right? Because you were there when somebody fell out of the trees and you had to fight a silvery beast.
Yes, I know. I was there.
So
if you took the body.
So
And
yeah,
they fucked my
so
10 up.
yeah. So Lucy, you were there because I think you were part of the crew that fell into this tunnel.
No.
that
I was fell on. Let's be clear. I took
Yes.
6 fall damage because somebody fell on top of me, but they had magic powers and didn't have to.
That's true. So what you remember is there's a perfectly carved out tunnel that goes as far as you can see south and a little bit north.
And we went
Uh,
one direction, but we didn't go the other.
well, you didn't really go anywhere. You didn't really follow the tunnel. You basically saw like, hey, there's a really weird carved tunnel with railroad tracks, like deep underground.
Oh.
And you never really explored it.
I tell them the story, but I emphasize about being bludgeoned to death by a body. By one of
Yeah,
our
no
magic
one
users.
wants that. And what if there are mole
I really
people in
want to
there?
say it's Niall who did it. I really think it was, but that's Sunshine's memory is trash, so who knows? Could have been Steven.
So, knowing that there's like a mysterious underground tunnel thing that looks, man-made or something, which is crazy to be clear. Like humans have been on this world for 5 months. There should be allegedly there should be no there should be no structures, no edifices, no whatever. As far as you know, there's no intelligent sapient life here.
Would like to say night 1 of LPN's first adventures, Lucy found handmade like tools, like Stone Age tools. And I did tell the team that. Then there was a situation where I was being a sniper for somebody and watching them look at some kind of weird like totem pole-esque thing to so it looked like a sacrifice to like maybe a god or like the tree demon. I don't know. And then now these tunnels. So I got a cork board out. I'm ready for this. But I tell
Got a murder
Sophia
board.
because she's got the string. You know what I mean?
So I guess, team, do we want a chance potentially exploring these tunnels further? But there may be mole people. Or, I don't know, something down there, because clearly we are not the first people here.
I don't have anything against mole people, but I think we're on quite the deadline to get to our beacon. So shall we just leave this for another day? We can get to the beacon. It's quite far away. We need a lot of time for this exploration mission to get to the beacon.
I agree.
Good point.
Could we put a pin in your cork board to say we have to come back here and explore the tunnels?
Yeah, I just wanted more people to be aware that there's like a weird pattern of mole people-esque things happening that shouldn't be peopling.
There's a
picture of it too, just being like, hey, this is a rough area where we are. I know it'll look exactly the same as everything else, but it's for my scrapbook.
Okay. So as a reminder, this is our list of current cast members and who they work for. And then we also have notes. So if you guys would ever, this is for the players to edit. So if you guys ever want to leave notes to other players, you can do that. So for example, the first and only note we have is that Klaus smells like spinach, according to Stein.
Ugh.
So there you go.
Like fresh spinach or cream spinach?
You're gonna have to ask Stein.
Oh, okay.
Or smell Klaus. I don't know, whichever your preference is. Neither one of them are here.
Sunny doesn't have the use of her nose, so someone has to sniff him and then tell me what he smells like.
There you go. But he's not here. So he's currently working, doing some stuff in Silverlight, probably avoiding Tsukiko because he lives like across the hall from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Frank.
Or Frank. It's true. Frank the janitor who drinks Clorox. But that's a whole other thing.
Get that man sponsored.
Not sponsored, but can be.
Hashtag, when you guys need your house cleaned. I don't know. Okay, so Sophie, you are this is your shift. Are we going straight north?
Yes.
All right, give me that encounter roll.
Encounter?
Yeah, because now you're off the beaten track.
What happened?
Did anything happen? Oh, yes, it did. Okay. So a heavy rain falls upon you, and you lose quite a lot of visibility as you in the morning. It starts off in the middle of the night as a gentle mist, and it comes to a rain, and then it's just basically pissing rain as you start to enter the forest. You've got a good bit of cover from the trees, but you really can't. Your vision is obscured both by the trees and by this heavy rain. As you're traveling through the forest, you do lose a little bit of movement as well, so it's going to be quite a bit slower today. Traveling. Sunshine.
And can we play in the puddles?
You could.
3 jumps per every 15 steps, please.
Everybody roll me
I
a
say
perception
bully
check
method.
with your wisdom.
Okay.
Oh,
Perception with
no.
wisdom?
Perception with your wisdom. Okay. Oh man,
Dang.
I think
Everything on their mother was on top
Sophia,
of my screen, sorry.
Dr. B, and Bruce. You guys hear like you notice that like your comms are acting up, which is really weird because you are like, you are like 50 miles from a beacon, or maybe like 24 miles at the nearest to like a beacon that can actually provide any kind of like, audio range for your compads. They get a little staticky and weird, which is really unusual. But Lucy, you see the source of it. One of the trees, kind of in the tree, hidden, obscured a little bit by like the leaves and such, is like this metal, like tubular thing, like a bulbousy end, and like a little satellite, like a weird, dish-shaped thing, in it. You notice.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is my secret communication with the secret computer place thingy that we set up last session, is that messed up too?
You are well outside the range of that. So
Cool.
you're referring to
So
for
yeah,
those that weren't here. So Stein purchased a comm server, which he set up as a secret contact for the Mercs to use, where they could send encrypted data to each other if they needed to. It's based out of presumably his apartment in Conclave. Since he's not currently on the mission, he presumably didn't take it with him. It also would need a power source, but it's only good for 24 miles. So this is about as far as it reaches. It's like within the bubble of of that. So as long as you're within that, you'll be within range of the encrypted data. But that is not the case in this instance.
Heard. Okay. Can I A, take a picture, and
Yes.
B, point it out to the team and
Okay.
say
So
there's
obscured within
this
the high within a tree, you notice like this metal edifice like strapped to the tree with like a weird dish-shaped thing in it.
You're saying they're robot mole people?
No. It looks like it could be like a nefarious thing from us. That's
Are you
my
sure?
I bet it's Apex. I mean, and maybe I'm being a little biased, but
What if there are no mole people? There's just Apex people that look a bit weird.
that could be.
The mole people is like a placeholder for unknown
Indigenous
peoples.
entities.
Yeah.
But shouldn't it be UEI then, or UIE? Sorry,
I'm dyslexic. I don't know what you're trying to spell to me.
yeah, so am I. So unidentified indigenous entities.
So bogey perhaps.
UIE.
Sometimes I don't know the difference
Like a
between an IUD and an IED. Okay, whatever. So one goes in the cervix and then one blows people up. Okay.
Man, I hope they
That's
don't
what
get
we-
those confused. Man, this landmines we placed are really ineffective.
depends
Really
what you're trying
effective
to
against
stop.
pregnancy. So
There's just a bunch of copper
mean,
laying everywhere.
I mean, it's effective against pregnancy. Just
it's only gonna burn a little bit.
So, Josie, you have a picture of this weird metal thing. It doesn't constitute a sample of anything. It's just a picture of this weird metal thing.
No, but
and
you know
I
how
guess
you
we
can,
put
zoom?
like a record of the coordinates too.
Yeah, you could.
Could-
I mean, so you're just gonna.
Should we take a rock and like see if we can knock it out of the tree?
Well,
I
was
have a
gonna
rock.
see, are there cords going somewhere? Like, or is it like a
Or is
solar
it somehow
powered-
wireless? or
Yeah, I would say it's like
something?
solar powered.
Yeah.
Yeah, some kind of it's some power system that you're not familiar with.
hear me out. We cover it.
Boo.
If it's solar power, we cover it. We
Faraday
just cover
cage.
it. Block the sun.
Okay, so
I
somebody
mean,
would have to-
we'll see who shows up to fix it, right?
I agree. I say we, either turn it. Is there like a walnut tree hanging around? Like, could we just chuck a bunch of shit at it so it looks natural, or does it going to have to look like somebody fucked with it?
I mean, good. What would you like to do? What do you want to do
feel
to
like
this
we
thing?
should be undercover and make it look like it was a complete accident because of the storm.
I agree. Yeah, like maybe put a branch on top of it.
You're thinking too small. I think we just dump over the tree on the ground. There was a storm. You're strong, right?
You want me to pull an entire tree down because we can't cut it because you'll see the tool mark. So you just want. I love doctor. I appreciate the fact that you think that that's humanly possible, but I don't. Do I look
I
like
mean,
a
maybe not
lumberjack to
humanly
you?
possible, but I'm sure you're capable enough.
Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna have to stop licking rocks, my guy. Because that's just not true.
Get a nice running jump start. We'll get it. That's fine.
I mean, if we swing forward and back all the time together, at a certain point we will reach an oscillation where we will just be able to pull it over. That's
I'm
how...
thinking giant oak trees from
Yeah, it's
my
probably really
14
tall.
acres.
Are there any
And I'm
low-hanging
telling
branches?
you.
I mean, this isn't just giant oak trees. This is like old growth. These are trees that have existed for perhaps
So
hundreds of years.
you're
talking
saying
about
it
kinda
might
like
be rotten
redwoods?
already?
Mm-mm.
What?
Oh, so I said, okay, so are there any low-hanging branches that maybe like someone can boost me up and I can like be like a spider monkey and kind of like climb
I
up?
can boost. And
Okay.
I can even hang on a branch if it's like weak enough. Like I don't mind like going up high enough where a branch fell down on it, right? But we have to like do that with our human bodies. We can't chop it because if they
Yeah.
see that, they're gonna be like, "Ah, bitches be touching shit."
Okay, so Sophia's gonna climb, is what I'm getting.
And
If it's
I will go
possible.
up with. But hold on, I think I have climbing gear. Don't quote me. And yes, I actually do. I would put Sophia in a climbing harness, and I will be her counterweight because I don't think she weighs more than Lucy.
Okay, yeah.
And I
All right.
can
So
relay
since you have the climbing gear, I'm actually not going to make you roll for this. I was going to make you roll for this and see if you fell
I
Oh,
know.
good.
horribly.
See?
So you don't have to roll. So with a little bit of help, a little bit of support of Lucy, Sophia, you start climbing. You got the straps, you got the crampons, and start climbing. Bruce and Dr. B, what are you just watching while she does this, or?
Oh yes, I am loving this spectacle.
Yeah, I'm still trying
I
to.
also want to have a go actually in this climbing gear, but we'll get to that.
I'm still like kind of hesitant about doing stuff with the team, trying to get the feel of everybody.
That's fair. Yeah. Okay, Sophia, you reach up to this metal thing. It's quite large. It's probably like 8-9 feet in length. It's got this big bulbousy box thing in front of it. So it's got a little dish. It's got like what you would assume is like some kind of solar panel. It's got like a little spinny bit on it. It's got a whole bunch of like weird futurist sci-fi stuff on it. What do you want to do with this?
Can I investigate to see if there's any like a label or proprietary kind of like model number or something?
Yeah, give me a
That's
wisdom,
wonderful.
and I'm gonna go with just wisdom and perception.
Perception, wisdom, boom. Oh shit! No, I'm re-rolling.
You can re-roll it. You can re-roll it.
Yes. Okay.
Wait, I see it.
Perception,
Okay.
wisdom, boom. Jesus Christ!
That's better. That's better.
It is,
Improvement.
it is technically better. You still rolled a
You
1, which
see
is
so
impressive.
much.
So did you roll 2 1s in the first one? Yeah, you rolled
Yeah.
2, 1 and a 3, and then you rolled a 1 and a 4. So that was really good. Good job.
Okay, so can I get creative here? Could I
Yeah.
still just take like a couple pictures and maybe I'm stupid and I can't see the stuff, but someone else, when I develop the pictures, can they potentially
She says develop the
discern?
pictures that she's not taking pictures with an iPhone.
Oh, what?
You know what? Here's what happens. Roll me.
Hold.
This is gonna be fantastic. Roll me a luck save.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay, so here's what happens. So, and here's
Oh.
why. Here's why she did so terribly. It's because she's like, this is so weird. I can't. She searches for it, and then she's like, I can't find anything on it. So she's like, I have an idea. Let me take pictures of this, and maybe somebody will know what this is. She pulls out her phone and proceeds to drop it.
Can I try to catch it? So
Roll
it
me a
doesn't
luck
break?
save. Roll me.
Oh my
Roll
God.
me a not luck save. What is it?
Okay.
Hold on. Not luck. It's gonna be. Roll me
Agility or
a.
something.
I
So
guess.
agile.
Yeah, I guess a physical save because you're like, oh, trying to catch it. See if you can catch it in time. Nope.
Oh,
Okay, so
Dang, now it's the second comms thing that I've broken.
so I'm gonna do one final thing. Give me a tech save.
Oh, me or who?
Sophie, give me a tech save.
Which one?
Can
Oh,
I
tech
assist
save,
on
sorry.
it?
Tech save. Okay,
Oh,
so
nice.
it's a little worse for the wear. You probably cracked the screen a little bit. It's in some mud. It's pretty gross. You might have some. You have to
That's
clean out the
fine. I
ports.
just want to make sure
But
I
it's
get
not-
my
it's-
pictures.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like 35 feet down now.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying for my scrapbook.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Okay. So basically you drop your phone, like, oh yeah, it starts to fall. Lucy's like, I got it, and then she just misses. It hits the ground, falls in some mud. Like I think it probably hits a branch, and that actually breaks its fall just enough. We had the screen crack, but then falls in some mud. But yeah, your compad is for the most part safe. You don't have to buy a new one.
I guess I'll take a win where I can.
Okay. But in the
Okay, then
meantime,
I
you're
say-
still up in a tree.
And I say, I don't know. I don't know anything. I can't tell. And it's the visibility. And I don't know who put this here. What should I do?
I don't mind sending somebody with keener eyes up if they have the ability.
Oh, Dr. B.
It's the doctor.
Okay. I'm
Okay, so-
definitely supporting Dr. B because if
Okay.
he falls, I think he's in trouble.
Sophia makes her way down. You give the climbing gear to Dr. B. Dr. B goes up. Dr. B. So, what do you?
And
Are
while
you-
he's climbing, I'm taking a picture of him.
Love it.
It's for the scrapbook.
sure.
Dr. B, if you want to inspect this thing, you can do a perception and a wisdom check as well. It's from no faction you recognize. The wiring's a little bit different. Like it's using like a weird power source. It's not a classic Type A power cell that's storing battery. And I mean, it looks fairly old, but it's not corroded or anything. It doesn't have any symbols, but it's been here for quite a while. But you're not entirely sure. Like it doesn't. It's got no markers of any like modern equipment.
And that's interesting. And well, there was a storm recently, so these trees, are they full of leaves, or do I have quite a view over the surrounding area?
I think yeah, if you can climb up a little bit and get a good view of the area, and I can describe what's nearby if you'd like.
I would love to try.
Right on. What are we? Let's see. Where are you? You see. So I'll give you like 12 miles out, basically. So you've got this like pond or lake, I guess. That goes like this way. Look at this. We can kind of shape the lake here. The forest seems to go like this way for a time. Up this way as far as the eye can see, and then of course you've got the mountain range, which kind of goes this way, and then the road splits off, heads that direction.
Can I see any more of these old devices?
No. They're pretty well hidden
that's
anyway.
Too difficult to see, maybe.
Yeah. So
Alright,
more
alright.
could exist, but it's hard to say.
I will go ahead and quickly but carefully climb out of the tree.
And do you relay all that to your team?
Of course we all know where everything is now. We can see about 12 miles out, so we know where the forest just keeps on going. It's a vast expanse, and then
Okay.
we're leaving the mountains behind. And the
Alrighty.
lake, I mean, from what we can see, it doesn't look that big, but it could be bigger than we could know.
Anything else to do here?
are we gonna cover the transmitter satellite, whatever doodad, or are we just gonna leave it as is?
I feel like covering it. Like I don't mind the branch idea or like just knocking it because there was a storm, and I also marked it on our comms, right? Because we can see our longitude and latitude.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's marked.
And I
Somebody
wrote
wrote it on the map.
but
So,
then
yep.
I fucked up spelling satellite, and then I rewrote it.
I'll correct it later.
Okay, I'll climb up a bit to about the
Okay.
height of the this device.
How
Okay.
sturdy does it look in the tree? Like, does it look secured in the tree?
It's quite secured.
Okay, so
Quite
probably
secured.
can't knock it down without any.
Okay,
suspicion.
I'm gonna try. I'll get somewhat of a footing that I'm holding
Unless he
myself
doesn't
quite
have
steady.
good
I'll
strength.
just give it a
He's so
good
strong.
kick. I'll just give it a good kick, see if it budges.
Hey, what do
Sir
you,
Birdie is in the harness.
I'm in a
Yeah.
harness, holding myself tightly, and I give it a good kick. Doesn't
Okay.
budge.
give me an athletics with your strength.
Oh,
With your hip, not with your knees.
Yeah, no, he gives a solid kick to this thing. He's not especially strong, you know, but
that's impressive.
I mean, it rattles a little bit, but it doesn't there's not like a bunch of loose pieces in it or anything like that. It's strapped in, bolted through, whatever. However they did this, the tree's probably growing around it just a little bit. But yeah, no, it's in there.
Okay, guys, we gotta cover it. I hope they heard that.
We're not that far from you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have a fear of heights. I'm not looking down. I don't want to know how high up I am.
He's like a step ladder above us, and he's like, "Oh my god!"
Let's see if we can
Hey, can
snap
I
off a
reach
branch?
his foot? Like, if
You
I
can
would I be able to
totally.
like smack his foot?
I'd say he's probably like 30 feet up.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit!
Oh, look down!
Shall
You're
we-
doing amazing.
Shall we snap off some branches? Maybe cover it a
Mhm.
bit.
You got it.
Just
You
use
got
your
it.
whole body strength. Like, just hang on it, right? You
Just hang
weigh
on
like
it.
a
And
wet
if it
sock.
snaps and I don't have a footing,
Yeah, but
Dog,
you
I'm
have
holding
on a
you.
harness.
What are you talking about? I'm
it's a bit of a
hooked up
tense
to you.
situation.
You aren't. I got you.
Okay.
This
okay.
feels
How
like a
concerned he is, I
Marine.
am now like underneath the branch in case he falls to try to catch him. How concerned he is.
You know the Marines on the walls.
is
They're
totally in-
screaming, "You got to go down."
Does it occur to you, Dr. B, Lucy says, I've got you if you fall, but you just 5 minutes earlier saw her not catch a phone.
Well, I'm a bit bigger than a phone,
In
I
a
think.
harness.
I feel like
I'm a bit bigger than a phone, so it's an easier target. I'm going to say, but
and
I'll
hollow bones.
I'll
right?
hold myself tight. I'll give myself a little hug, go back and forth, and sing a little song from home to myself. Calm me down.
Please say
Okay.
just tweet, 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 tweet.
So what are we doing here? Are we just covering it with some
Okay.
branches?
Let's. I'm just going to find the eeny tiniest branch I can find, and just find a weak point and just snap it right off. That's my arm for reference. That's not
Okay.
what I'm snapping off.
Okay, so you've got
Well-
a reasonably sized branch, and then what?
We'll try to balance kind of the bigger, wider part of where the leaves are situated. That it looks like it's just fallen off. It's snapped off. It's hanging on by just a thread on the end. We'll put it so the branch is kind of the end of the branch with all the leaves kind of covers the device, so at least it doesn't have any direct sunlight.
Roll me. God, tech, post tech, and wisdom.
Post tech wisdom.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, this thing is like radio sensors. You're not entirely sure what this thing is. It's obviously this is future sci-fi tech. Sticking a branch in front of a satellite dish isn't really you're not really doing anything other than maybe hiding it slightly more.
Well, we feel better. It feels like we did something.
I mean, it might be detected that it's blocked from above, and they might just come check on it, and
maybe,
we'll
maybe.
learn who came by.
If you guys stake it out, right? But if you don't stake it out,
We can come back and see if someone left a bottle cap with their
Does anyone have the
number on it.
stake for their rations? And then we could stake it out. Stop. I'm sorry.
I like
okay.
it. And then I
So-
like look at my pack. I'm like, I have one.
Okay, so in the interest of moving these along, unless you guys want to do anything else here, do you want to do anything else in this area? Or are we still
I
moving?
put a stake at the bottom of the tree.
Excellent. Dr. B, which direction are we moving in from here? For this is the
We're
other.
following
this is
the lake here.
All right, cool. So this is
We're
gonna be the second half of the
following the
day. Whoops. I have to move that just so I get this. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna move you guys in that direction. You're gonna camp out for the next night because now it's between the rain and the forest that you're traveling through. Things are a lot slower. Everybody, go ahead and consume one ration, and we're gonna come back and see how the next couple days go after our second ad break. Don't go anywhere. And we are back. All right, going into hour 3 here. Would you say, sir, buddy? The music's always playing in my ears, so if you guys don't
He
hear,
was asking about whose turn is it to start the walking.
oh, it's gonna be Lucy's.
What do you want to talk about, Doc?
Which direction are you going
I
in?
had something to propose.
Go
I
ahead.
had something to propose. Not a direction. That's your call, of course. But while I was telling a story the other day at the camp, I just had some inspiration struck me, and during my shift, I mean, I don't want to say I was slacking, but I had other things on my mind, so I wrote a little something while we walk, a march, so to say, and our lovely space master over here has that. So if he could please narrate our walking march into epicness while we go forward.
So you're using your hold here? Is that what I'm getting? Let's see, because you are
No,
the.
no, we're
Are you? Wait,
No,
you
he
can't
just
go get.
sent you something to read
Oh,
as the
Oh,
I
okay.
sent you
narrator.
something to read.
oh, that's what it is. Oh boy.
God.
How? What is this? What is this to? What's the like the beat to follow here? Is there a song in mind?
It's
The ants go marching.
it's a bit of a march.
Left on the ship,
Think
right on the ground. 8 holes stock and 2 never found. Very mud and sand you we stone. We broke this world down to the bone. Apex flies high, geosphere digs deep. Neogen keeps the lights while we sleep. Dynamico burns and the copper flows. Frontier feeds us how the colony grows. Left through the mountain, right through the sand. Roads cut hard through a hostile land. Silverlead marches and doesn't come back, but we hold the line on the eastern track. Dust settles on the boot and brow. The mountain gave way, yeah, we made our vow. Limestone and granite, schist and shale, New Eden's bones.
called
Till a
shit.
what is it? Shit, what? What is it? How does he pronounce it?
shits.
Shits? Oh, okay. Shits and shale,
Doesn't
New
matter.
Eden's bones.
Shit.
Shits, whatever. Tells a deeper tale. There you go. That was a song, or I guess that he sings. So you're welcome for that. Nobody
And
clip that.
you get an extra meatball sub. That was amazing. I just take it
I
out of
give
my
you
pack.
inspiration.
We'll have. I'll send it to Neil, and he'll make an actual song.
That's good. So yeah, so he like makes this little tune that do you just repeat it for a little while, or please do.
Do you know the
He's a poet
cadence
that
I
you
left
know
my
of.
home?
I don't.
I
wait a-
left my home. I left my home to join
Oh,
the army.
okay. So
Yeah. So
yeah.
so Lucy's
Like a-
gonna try very hard to turn that into a cadence.
Okay.
But I want Sir Birdie to like Dr. Birdie to be like, no, it's on this beat, and like we're bickering about how to march.
I bloody wrote it.
And I'm changing the cadence to like march on.
But she's a
And
military
Doctor
person.
is like, no, that's not the beat.
You know, I'm gonna give you guys an extra hex of travel just for how awesome that was for doing that.
Yeah.
So that's fine. There's a
My
bonus
slacking
for
off
you.
on the job paid off.
There you go. All right, so Lucy, did we We're going along the water this way. Is that a yes? Lucy?
You're
Okay, cool. Roll me an encounter. Nothing happens. The rain gives way. It is mostly cloudy today. Batsy, which direction are we going in? You're starting to pass by the lake.
Northwest.
Northwest. Okay, cool. Give me an encounter roll. It's going to be on the bottom left on your screen.
I don't know the direction. What's northwest?
Bottom
Um,
left.
There should be like, did we make the macro button that should say encounter under your
Oh
your
yeah,
image?
the macro button.
Yeah, there it is. Okay. Oh man, it starts storming again. But you know, it happens later in the afternoon. So you guys are good for one more hex. I don't want to punish you. But yeah, it's gonna be, if you have to get into a fight here, it's gonna be really bad. Between like all the dense trees that you're really walking through, like the heart of this forest. It's gonna be pretty rough. If you have to get to a fight. Back to Sophia. Sophia, which direction? North, northwest, south. What do you want to do? You can't go south, so you'll drown.
So say you.
I mean, could.
Can we go northwest, please?
Northwest it is. Okay, cool. Give me an encounter roll. Okay. You just get a quick crack of thunder. The rain pisses down you for a couple hours, slows down a little bit, but you're fine. Let me see.
The whole
And
time, because so is it a warm rain or a cool rain?
Let's see. It's a pretty warm rain. There you go.
Okay, I was just curious, and there's nothing
That's
really
fair.
to say. Maybe I feel like I'm in a sauna.
Okay, so this is going to mark your 5th day of travel, so make sure you've all consumed at this point 5 rations. If you guys if anybody wants to have a scene at camp, otherwise we're going to keep moving.
Oh shoot!
Going once, going twice, 3 times,
moving.
4 times, 5 times, 6 times. Okay. Dr. B, which direction are we going in?
We're continuing northwest.
Okay, cool. Give me that roll.
I have exploration button. I can't find the other button.
Oh, don't worry. The encounter's for me. It's just the exploration button. Because if you guys do,
Well,
there's a
that's
lot of
just
stuff I'm not gonna that has repeats I don't want. Okay, all right. So it's getting partly cloudy as you guys are traversing through this area. And oh, interesting. Okay.
never a good sign.
What equipment? Jesus. Let me I have to look at your character sheets real quick to see. Everybody, roll me perception.
If we have to lose something, I know what I want to lose. Can we lose Sir Birdie or something, or the bat because we're not a fan of him? It's because I'd like to keep my stuff.
What? Did you just offer to sacrifice people that
Yes.
for no reason?
So you said perception with 1 modifier.
Wisdom, perception, and wisdom for everybody.
Not really, but I'm just saying I like my stuff.
We don't have
No,
that much.
it's not about losing something. It's I want to see if you guys have something.
This
no,
runs
not for you.
deep. Lucy, this runs deep between us. I don't know what it is. What happened?
Because you tried to change the cadence.
What's my what?
I forgive you.
Bird, I swear I'm gonna throw a rock at you.
I forgive you for being
No,
wrong.
and then I
It's
get
not
in the
so
middle. I'll be
hard.
like, simmer down. Does anyone want some bacon? Bacon makes everything better. So saith John Hamm in episode 32 of season.
How many
5.
episodes are there?
I break
I
off
can't forgive you for
something.
being wrong. Just, I don't want to die right now.
I don't think anyone
I
wants to
don't
die.
think it's about you, Sir Birdie. Or Sir
Oh, so
Dr. Beak.
it's all about you. You're always being so selfish. Everything is always about you.
And while
Can
he's
you
doing
make
that, I
it
just
about
shove
us
some
as a
bacon into
team?
his mouth, and I'm
As
like,
the Long Pork Initiative, we are together in this.
We are.
Not all about you.
But that is
I'm
an
gonna
actual
say-
John Hamm quote, though.
Lucy,
Fair enough.
Lucy, Sophia, Bruce. You guys all start to feel kind of nauseous, just a little, just a little queasy.
is it
as you
because
guys
we
are-
ate too much bacon?
Ate the
trying
bacon.
to simmer
What-
down?
What was the bacon?
Bacon was just regular pork bacon.
You worship John Hamm, but you eat a lot of bacon?
Yeah. That's how we.
I mean, you.
Because he's a
That's none of my
person. He's
business.
not a pig.
So is nobody concerned
It's-
about the nausea, or are you guys gonna keep? You guys just gonna
Oh
power
no,
through?
I'm saying I think maybe the
asking if we have
refrigeration was
botulism.
off or something. I don't know. Like, so I'm trying to think of a reason why I would be nauseous.
All right, Dr. B. These 3 complain of nausea.
Not my problem, apparently. We're all fighting for ourselves. I've just learned from
my
Lucy.
god. I'm going to do a medicine check on myself.
Go ahead and give me a tech medical. With your intelligence.
Thank you.
Bruce just thinks it's some slight effect from the hibernation.
Something's wrong. You don't. I mean, maybe it was something you ate, but like, you don't know. Even with you don't. Whatever's causing it, you don't have the tools to be able to do it. You don't have a bioscanner. But if somebody on your team did have had a bioscanner, you could check.
I have a bioscanner.
You have a bioscanner?
I have a bioscanner. It's ready.
Oh, you have a bioscanner.
Climbing harness bioscanner tent.
Oh, well, in that case, yeah, you guys are standing in
Lucy's always
radiation.
prepared. You shouldn't doubt her.
Your Geiger counter's going off.
Oh no.
Oh fuck, we're radiated. How bad is it?
Not great. You probably don't want to get too deep, or you want to probably push through as quickly as you can.
All right. Yeah. I tell everybody, Doc, we're in a radiated zone.
Damn. Okay, should we just like run, like really, really fast through the woods, or should we?
Well,
double
we don't
back?
know if we are past the origin or if we're going towards it. So it might
we'll know really
increase in
quickly.
severity. Well, let's just.
Yeah, when you start bleeding out of your orifices, we'll know.
Ooh, yeah, we'll know way before. I point you to the bioscanner.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
know
you
way
got that bioscanner. Never mind. You don't have to bleed through your anus.
Worst case. Oh Lord. Okay. Worst case scenario, people are gonna start getting severely dehydrated. Because I'm not gonna let it get to the what is it? It's not PSI, I don't think, for irradiation.
I have no idea.
You can do like 100 to 200 for a short period of time and not have any severe side effects. You're just gonna get nauseous. Does anyone have iodine? Or salt?
Hey, you have salt.
That's
you
iodized.
have salt, Sir Birdie. And Dr. B, you have
No,
salt.
no. That's
I mean, you do have salt. You said you put it in one of your rations.
yes, that's true. Okay, I was saving that for special occasions. Okay.
But you can put
Here's
a
the
rock
thing,
in
you
your
don't
mouth.
have a
and-
special occasion if you become a radiation mess and you become a zombie that has his face falling off.
Oh no, you just get a goiter at first.
Okay.
Either way, it's gross.
Sophia, do you know what a
It's-
goiter is?
Yeah.
Okay.
What group did I join?
Okay. So
This is one
Okay,
of the least
I'll-
weird groups.
I'll give
Yeah.
everyone just a pinch. But before you take it, be warned. Does contain iodine. It looks like salt. It doesn't taste like salt.
So
Eh.
let me get it straight.
It's-
You
it's
guys
something
detect that
a
you're
little
standing
bit
in a field of
different.
radiation, and you're sharing salt, and you're standing still in radiation. Like, what are we
No,
doing?
No, we're moving.
We're moving. Okay.
Yes.
We're moving quickly with purpose.
Are you going to leave back where you came, or are you going to try to push through?
Forward
We're
we
gonna
march.
go forward.
Forward. Okay. So, Sir Birdie, or sorry, not Sir Birdie. Who was the last one to choose where we're going? Was it who gave us that
That
direction
was
last?
Lucy.
I think it was Lucy.
I think so too.
was.
Okay. Batsy, which way are we going? If you're going to move quickly out of here.
Northwest.
Northwest. Bam. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah. As you guys pass through that area, you do start to feel a little bit better. But that's something you're gonna have to get that looked at to make sure you don't have tumors suddenly. Very, very low dose radiation can cause DNA changes. Conveniently, you live in an era where genetic manipulation is not outside the realm of possibility. But
I like who I am.
it's fair. That's fair. But I mean, yeah. But if it starts to mutate into weird cancers, you probably want to get that checked out. But you guys will be okay for the moment.
I can't see it.
Oh, thank you. Okay. So that takes care of. Is that working? Yes, it does. All right. So that takes care of that. We've got, I think, one more shift, which we're looking back at Sophia.
Can we continue north?
North, like that.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
Alrighty. Everybody consume your 6th ration for the day. How's everybody doing on supplies?
Doing okay.
Okay.
I'm on 4.
Okay. So you are more than halfway there, I think, but you have no road and you're walking through some forest here. So you are slowed down quite a bit. Okay. We've got.
We don't have comms anymore, right?
No, you're well outside comms range.
Can I draft an email, like some kind of a message, so that when we get back into like civilization, I can let Steinberg know that we may be glowing in the dark soon.
Yes. You're
Carcass
gonna do your
like
best
blue
impression of
light.
Mr. Burns.
Yes.
Can I mark the irradiated zones?
Yeah, I put a marker down. I hope you guys can you guys see it? Little red.
Yes, I can
Yeah.
see it, but I didn't know because I don't remember. So I've
okay.
also put irradiated zone on it, but I can't see if
Sure.
that went through. So you might have 700 irradiated zones. You're welcome.
Dr. B, which direction are we going in?
I guess we continue north just a bit.
Straight north. Okay, go ahead. I missed it for Josie. That's okay. Dr. B, give me a roll. The encounter. We're looking at. Okay, it's still cloudy. I think the forest is probably it's dense. It's like humid, and it's a little cooler, I think, than you would expect. Okay, and Lucy. Oh, actually, no, not Lucy. That's 2 movements, which is the forest. We gave you a bonus movement. So actually, this is going to mark another day. This is going to be 7 days. It's taking you 2 days or 2 hexes per day to travel through this. But you can just about see the edge of the forest here, which means it's going to open up. You guys can start traveling faster, navigate easier in that direction, as far as you can tell. If that's the direction you want to head in. So everybody consume your 7th ration now.
Oh, shoot.
If you start to run out, vocalize that so you don't starve to death.
You all owe me one for the salt, by the way.
A
I
ration.
gave you one.
Okay,
No,
so
you just owe me one in general, not necessarily a ration. But you
Yeah,
owe me.
Let's
Okay.
overload him with rations real quick.
I'm gonna be stuffed.
Okay, Lucy, you're next. Which direction are we going in?
Straight ahead, home slice. Does my
way?
rations come with the little hot sauce packets?
Yeah. If you want to, you're going to dab it in your eyelid so you can stay awake.
Oh
No.
no, can I hand him a hot sauce packet?
Oh, you hand him a hot sauce packet. She hands you a hot sauce packet. It's Cholula Tio. They've combined companies. Maybe Sri Lola Tio. It's
Have
Sri
you
Lola
had
Tio.
Cholula,
Cholula Tapatio Sriracha mix.
Sir Birdie?
Sorry, what?
Cholula. Have you ever had it?
I'm just hearing letters at this moment in time.
Okay.
What are you
It's a
talking about?
smoky spice.
Man, I can't wait to
Spicy
take these
thing.
Europeans and bring them to America and just show them all the American food. We're going to send you back 30 pounds heavier. It's going to be amazing. And then you're like, I need to know what a chicken fried steak is. And it's going to be fantastic.
It's glorious.
A chicken fried steak.
Oh, I'll explain
Yeah.
later. We'll explain at the end of the stream. Yeah. It's, oh, you
Show
haven't
them
lived.
Okay.
They'll be
Give
amazed.
me
Okay.
excited indeed.
So, who
Now
was
we're
it?
edging Birdie.
Sunshine, go ahead and give Jesus Christ. Sunshine, give me that encounter roll. I'm going to ignore that one, although I will look at this one here to see if this one brings us anything. Okay, no, nothing
good,
of note in that
'cause
area.
scared me.
Okay. Batsy, which direction are we going in? You've got forest on 4 sides and plains on 2.
Let's keep going northwest.
Northwest it is. Okay, cool. Give me a roll. It is windy. Nothing happens. It's windy as you like exit through the forest line. Like it opens up. You realize that the winds were the trees were kind of breaking the, like stopping the breeze from hitting you too hard. But now as you open out into this basically open field in front of you, it's the wind kicks up, just like rolling across these plains. And since you have now exited the forest, I'm going to say Josie or Sophia, you get to take choose the direction. That's going to be your third hex of the day. Which direction are we going in?
Okay, can we go north?
Dead north. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys consume your 8th ration for the day. This is 8 days of travel now. If anybody wants to have a scene here, by all means, you are welcome to do so. If not, you've got 5 seconds to claim. We're going to keep moving. 5.
Okay, I want to just have a brief conversation with Dr. B.
Okay.
And just be like, hey.
Hey.
That
Yeah.
conversation was very
It
brief.
was very brief.
No, I'm
So-
trying to think of like, first off, thank you for the non-salt salt or whatever you want to call it that had the iodine in it. That was a big help. I'm gonna make sure that Stein looks at you first. When he knows that we have been irradiated a bit because you have hollow bones, and I don't want the radiation to eat out your bones quicker than us.
I love that everyone just treats you like a bird.
He literally said he had hollow bones once. He totally said it.
Did he?
Yeah.
I have hollow bones.
Okay,
He did.
It's in here. It's lore.
Okay.
That
That
might
explains the
be
strength.
It
just-
is.
I'm not sure yet if everyone knows if it is just me saying I have hollow bones because it's brittle or if I actually have hollow bones. There's one way to find out, and I prefer that happened after I die.
Makes sense.
I took
Or
it as
lose a limb, either one.
osteoprogenesis.
There you go.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
fine as well.
So wait, what do you say
Whatever
to?
you want to
So you
believe.
have a conversation where you thank him for the iodine?
Yeah, and I
Okay.
tell him that I'm gonna let Steinberg know because he's gonna be able to fix us up, and then I also say like, are we cool? And things got kind of tense back there, and I know you guys were fighting about the cadence of the song, and probably you're not really happy about the rations, and it's been rainy, and everyone has been like in probably like squishy kind of shoes where they go. That's the squishy sound, and so I know like things have been a little rough, but I wanted to let you know that we do really appreciate you as being part of the LPN team, and we'll take a bullet for you if needed.
Huh?
If someone should take a bullet for me, please let it be Lucy. Just
You guys need to go for a counseling session. Would you be open to that when we get back to
We
Conclave?
had one argument about the cadence. You can't shoot me now.
oh, I'm not gonna shoot you. I'll let somebody else shoot you. That's
I think that's
that can
worse.
be easily arranged. I don't want to fight with you, but if push comes to shove and someone has to take a bullet for me, I'll hide behind you.
I imagine Batsy standing like 25 feet off, watching all this unfold. Batsy or Bruce, what's going through your head? It's been more than a week with these folks.
Why did I join this? Why did I go on this mission?
Can you
I
talk
was
some
like,
sense into him? Can you talk some sense into Sir Birdie? Because you're a newcomer, so you're like an outside third party objective person, and I don't think he's making sense. Maybe it's the radiation. Maybe it went through his hollow bones into his brain. Maybe something is his like medulla oblongata is just like it's crazy size now, and that's what's making him so aggressive.
So we're talking about taking bullets for each other. Why don't I just shoot both y'all right now and get it over with?
I would prefer not to do that because I'm not doing so well today. I may not be able to save them.
If he goes to shoot me, I'm gonna hit him.
Okay, so I think that's where we like fade on to black, and we come up on the next morning. Maybe everybody's a little less cranky in the morning, having had like another MRE.
No,
And
I
moving on.
said that in like a joking manner.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay,
While you're
like
having
not
that, I'm
actually
having-
drawing a fucking gun, just joking.
I'm having a croque madame sandwich as my breakfast. And I'm just going to say, hey, I feel great despite being radiated. But it's fine because I have this glorious sandwich and I'm in my sandwich box. That's my brain.
I'm feeling a bit iffy, a bit queasy this morning. Just while we're packing up to head out, just as I'm behind some tree or bush nearby the camp, putting on my lab coat, I just feel a bit of my food from the day before just come up a bit. It doesn't come out, but I feel it. I'm not completely well. I might have ate something funny. And now that I think about it, I mean it could be the radiation. That's not sure because I didn't really feel anything of that, so it might have just come out pretty well. But I do remember explicitly getting a sauce packet from one Lucy. So I don't know what was in that. I mean,
if it was the
it
hot
was
sauce,
fairly
it's not her
spicy.
fault that you can't handle spice. Can I give him like a Pepto-Bismol tablet or something?
Do you have a medical kit on you, or a tech, like a
No,
your first
I
aid
don't
kit?
want Pepto Bismol. No, I'm not taking Pepto Bismol.
I will say I do distinctly remember, and I think Lucy might as well, or almost certainly Sophia. The last time Sir Birdie went out on an excursion, he drank questionable water from a river, and ended up like basically incapacitated with dysentery for like the last few days of the trip, and you guys had to like carry him back.
Oh yeah, remember you almost pooped yourself to death.
It was certainly a mistake. I should have put more thought into it, but I really did. So sorry, I can't take myself seriously. I did really have the feeling that I had to in the moment, that I had no choice there but to take a sip of that water.
I mean, no one's blaming you. I'm just saying maybe something similar happened and your tum-tum isn't totally okay.
Dr. B, which direction are we heading in today once you start to feel better?
I'm quite dizzy, so my directions are a bit weird.
Okay. Would you like to
where
pass?
are we going?
Or yeah.
No,
yeah.
I think we're this way, northwest. We'll continue this way, northwest.
Oh, that's south. That's south.
No. I know for certain where we're going. I'm feeling funny, but we're feeling quite all right. I think we're going
saying
northwest.
a wrong direction and pointing the right way.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys want to go this way?
With us, God.
Okay. Go ahead and give me that encounter roll, or the exploration roll rather.
I do want to whisper to Sophia, birds, when they get irradiated, they do tend to be more hostile in their homes. So just
No, I don't.
No one is talking to you.
I may have skipped Sophie on this one, or Sophia on this one, but that's okay. We'll keep moving.
Yeah, we're not even talking about you. We're talking about birds.
I just felt like you were talking about me.
Sunshine, which direction are we going in?
This way. I don't know directions like everyone else.
That's fine. All right, so we went that way. Give me that exploration roll. Okay, nothing happens.
I just spammed it, I guess. My bad.
No, you good. And for the final the final shift of the day, Bruce, which direction?
Northwest.
Okay, perfect. All right. You guys camp again. This is your 9th ration that you're now consuming. Dawn comes early with rosy fingers.
Are getting to an end.
Okay, well, I'll give you one even though you've been in a cranky mood.
Okay, so she gives you okay, so you're taking one ration from yourself and giving it to Dr. B?
Mm-hmm.
Is anybody else contributing?
Yeah, I can give him 3.
All right, you get 3 rations from.
No, just maximum 2, please. I don't want to be over encumbered again.
I hand him as many what he wants. I open my bag and just say, "Take what you need."
I'll take 2 and put my encumbrance back to. Here we go.
I offer a ration as well.
No, thank you. I'm completely.
This is that lovely moment of like any role playing game where you have a weight limit of stuff you can carry. You pick up one single dandelion and you can no longer walk. Just like you hand him a sandwich, he's like, I can't move. I'm too way down.
The problem is with the with my shoes, the little ridges, they pick up rocks and I have to pry them out. I mean, I enjoy playing with the rocks, of course, and inspecting them. But if I don't do that every day, I'll just end up being over encumbered.
Okay. And so now this starts what? A new day. Who did we end up with last? Lucy. That means. Oh wait, was it Lucy or who was?
No,
Yeah,
it was-
Lucy.
No, it was Bruce.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
Bruce.
I
Oh,
moved
then.
last.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So whoever has to make who's making the next movement? Is it Bruce is the next movement, or Sophie? I'm getting confused.
Should
I already
be-
lost track.
so I made the last movement.
Oh, you made the last move. I didn't have you
You
roll.
missed
Okay.
Sophie last
Yes,
time.
you missed
Okay.
me,
So I missed. All right. So Sophie, which direction are we moving?
Let me see. Gotta move out. We go northwest again.
Northwest.
Guys,
Okay.
I think we're moving in the wrong direction. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I think we're.
I
I
just
think
have
we're
this
pretty
feeling.
good. I think we're good.
No, I have this feeling.
Sophie, give me exploration. All right, you guys are it starts to you get this like warm, heavy rain again. Dr. B, which direction are we going in?
I feel like I'm in soup.
You know what? I'll trust the team. I'll trust the team. We'll keep going in the same direction.
Okay. So as you go in this way, you see that there is a fairly expansive lake that leads south and west of your location, and a river that kind of runs that flows from the north southwards to where you guys are.
Could I take a sample of the body of water?
Yeah, if you want. So we're gonna have a water sample. So note your sample. Okay, so note that down. And that's going to have to do it for your day here because you guys are, the rain has slowed you down a little bit. So this is your 10th ration you are now consuming as we move on to day 11 of travel. Lucy, you wake up bright and early, or I guess, well, yeah, you did your first shift, or your first watch. You have, 3 shifts there. You get a full night's rest. You wake up, you pack up. Where do you head? Straight north. Okay. Give me that exploration roll. Okay. Lucy, you swear just at the edge of your vision across the horizon near the edge of the water, to the northeast of you, there is something large and metallic. Like enough that you can see it like 6 or 7 miles out on the horizon.
Can I do a sign for hold and pull out Kyle and scope in and see what's good?
Yeah. Give me yeah, go ahead. Give me a perception and wisdom. It's hard to say, but what you do know is from this distance, it's enormous. And it's kind of like at the shoreline of this like extra wide river.
Does anyone have binoculars, or do they want to use Kyle and see if they can see whatever that metal thing is?
I'll take a crack at looking through Kyle.
Okay.
Go for it.
Perception and wisdom for
Okay.
Sophia.
While she's doing that, I'm going to be like, okay, but don't finger off the trigger. Don't. Okay.
Okay, finger discipline. Damn nab. Wait, can I re-roll?
Yeah, you can. It's been a new one. Yeah.
Yeah, re-roll. Perception, wisdom.
Look, I'm remembering. Yes.
Damn, I did worse. Okay, never mind.
Oh my God, this is terrible.
I'm not doing so well today. Anyone else?
I want to point out because you'd mentioned
gotta
like,
be better
oh,
than me.
I wanted to mention this. So everybody references Stein as like, oh yeah, he's like the doctor because he like works in a medical facility. His expertise isn't medicine. He's
Yeah.
no, his expertise is like is like computers.
Yeah. He's like a doctor of technology.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, he's got like the computer science PhD, but he happens to work for a company that mostly does like medical stuff.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
hopefully
Dr.
he
Birdie
can still help us.
is the real doctor, and I have I'm biotech.
Yeah.
And enforcer.
Okay. Does anybody else want to take a crack at this? Nobody can seem to tell. Whatever it is enormous. I think.
Take a look.
Okay. Give me that roll. Perception and wisdom. So you do confirm it is enormous. It's about 6 or 7 miles out. Man, you would swear it's like it's like a crash site for like something enormous. But I mean, why would anything crash here? Like, I mean, I don't know. I guess how privy are you to like what's going? Like, you just woke up. How privy are you to what's going on in Conclave? Like, have you kept up with the news? Do you have any idea what's going on? Really?
Not really. I kind of woke up, got immediately pushed out to this.
Okay, yeah. So you're like, so I mean, as far as you can tell, it looks like an enormous crash site for something. But that doesn't make any sense because Conclave's fine. Like, why would there be like debris here? Do you tell it to everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he says that.
That's a crash site. Okay, I tell him about. I'm like, well, you know the 2 missing companies, right?
You have no idea what she's talking
about. No, I
Yeah.
woke up and I just immediately got pushed out to this mission.
Can I give him like the quickest 2-minute rundown of
Yes.
what's
So
happened?
the
in the
very
last 2
short
months?
rundown is there were like 9 factions that came. So the exchange, the neutral banking faction, organized this expedition to a new planet, about a year out. They were joined by Frontier Society, Xeno Vista Research Group, Silverlight Cooperative, Biopulse Combine, Geosphere Union, Neogen Enterprises, Dynamico, Compass Acquisitions, and Apex Intelligence. Xeno Vista Research Group, and the idea was that each one of them would land kind of like and form like this large like star shape. As it would make the first town or the first city. Xeno Vista Research Group never appeared. They had a transmission, something about breaching the bridge of their ship, and then they went silent. And then nothing was ever heard of Compass Acquisitions at all. They just, all right, guys, we'll see you there. And then that was the last communication anybody got from them.
We didn't like them anyway, so it's fine.
Didn't even know them, bird.
I was gonna say, do we know them?
I mean, I've heard of their antics.
Yeah,
This
I mean,
is the
so
irritability I was talking about.
Xeno Vista is like a scientific research group. Like, Biopulse has kind of taken over that role a little bit, but they still focus mostly on like cybernetics and medical. Xeno Vista's whole thing was ecological survey and xenobiology. So they were like, adjacent to a lot of what the other companies did, but they were very focused on like research, genetic manipulation, and like, really utilizing on a deeper level, not just for food, not just for like weapons use, but like on a deeper level, like, the source of like the xenoarchaeology, xenobotany, that kind of thing. And Compass Acquisitions was a media company. Originally they were going to be your primary news organization, but they also focus on trade, consumer goods, general entertainment, movies, whatever. Like the stuff that keeps people entertained and happy, which is probably why everything's so bitter and shit right now, is because like the company that's supposed to provide you entertainment and news is not there. Like, hey, how about all those video games we were supposed to be promised when we landed? Like entertainment, like there's no really good music. There's not really, they were going to help, they had all the entertainers and performers and journalists. Yeah.
Interesting. I mean, didn't we find that, like, it wasn't like a storage thing, but we've definitely seen some like vestiges of...
It was a storage container. You're absolutely right.
Good memory.
We put it away in our little okay, earmuffs. Batman. Bruce, sorry. I helped you with your name and I forgot it. Damn.
I already got a nickname from the group. Let's go.
We put it all in our storage thing, and that's what we've been like sifting out of, allegedly.
Yeah.
My
So
eyes
you
darted to
guys,
Bruce.
found.
Can I take a picture of it? Like, is my thing?
You could take a picture, but it's going to be like this really, really grainy. You can zoom in, but it's going to be a digital zoom. It's not going to be great. Like you don't have a proper camera.
It's something for the scrapbook.
Well, I mean, do you guys plan on getting closer to it? Is the question.
Yeah, I would hope so,
Yes. And can we enhance it like they do in all the TV movies with Jason Bourne? They're like, enhance.
Enhance.
No, you cannot.
Okay, well, I'm still taking a quick picture.
Okay. I'm gonna change
Is
this
it
icon
across
here.
the water or is it?
It's like at the shoreline, like partly in the water, partly across. But this is enormous.
So we should be reasonably able to get to it.
I mean, probably, yeah.
Because I'm not going to go for a swim.
No, you won't. Well, I mean, some of it you could swim through, but yeah.
I'd rather not.
Okay, so the last roll we took was from perception was from Lucy, which means that was it Lucy? Yeah, Lucy had the
Yep,
roll. So
it was
that's
me.
good. Okay, so that's going to
I
make
made
it.
this spaceship up here.
Bruce, you're next. Which direction are you going? Which direction are you leading the team?
Are we wanting to go towards the beacon, or are we wanted to actually like explore the crash ship?
So
Spaceship.
all that blue stuff
Amazing.
around you is water. So you're not crossing that unless you find a way to make a boat.
Ah,
Well, how deep is it? 'Cause we
Oh
can
no, this is
swim.
like each hex is 6 miles.
oh yeah, no.
The water's not
I feel
necessarily
like I could
fully
swim
6.
6 miles.
It's not necessarily fully 6 miles, but you're looking at like probably at least a mile or two wide river.
Josie could swim 6 miles. I have faith in her. She's athletic.
Yeah,
could
we'll set
watch
up
her.
camp here, and you can go on.
Throw him across.
See you in the morning.
Gee, we're not
mean,
splitting up the
people-
group.
People swim across the Atlantic.
No, let's go north, left, east, whatever.
Okay, so we're gonna move you up in this way. And so you see that the river opens up. You've got a larger like lake that's draining in a few directions. And yeah, you're within a couple miles, like 2 miles of this crash site. And the more you walk, you're basically these rolling hills, and it dips down a little bit. And you see like this, enormous lake. And yeah, jutting out of it, like something like 2 kilometers long, broken up into pieces. It's a shuttle. It's a spaceship, like crashed,
Is
burning.
there debris on our side? Like
Yes.
giant floating metal pieces or a door made of wood?
Nope, they don't usually make spaceships out of wood.
No, but they could have
And
like
would,
an
either way, it
internal
would only
door,
fit
and
one
then we
person.
can-
So
we can Titanic
Exactly. That's what I'm
it.
saying. It could fit one person. We could just, use that. Thank you.
I mean, maybe
For
two if one
people
just
getting my
swims
Titanic
behind, holding
reference.
on.
Give me a luck save.
I'm Titanic lucky.
Oh,
Nope.
oh wow.
Yeah.
Nope.
So,
Oh,
so
wow.
you are like Titanic.
Yeah, no, you don't nothing. I mean, whatever you're looking for, you don't find it.
So there's nothing that we can float on.
I mean, you could try to make something, but she was looking for something quick that you could. I guess what is the goal here? Because you can reach this. You could reasonably step forward towards the crash site, if that's what you
Okay,
need.
then we'll just walk.
Yeah. If we can walk towards the crash site, that's what I want to do. But I was like,
Okay.
if we can't, I want to float in the river or whatever to make a spaceship raft to raft into the.
So, all right, the crash site. This crash site is in front of you, along with a 12-mile ish like pond in front of you, lake in front of you. What do we want to? That is a very nice cube, actually. What are we doing?
Spaceship.
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 Spaceship all the way.
All right, so you guys and I will now move this because this has been sitting on the map since before episode 1. Let's see, on the GM layer, I can now relocate this to the foreground. Bam, you have your crash site right here, which is where it was sitting. Yeah, so as you start to approach, what do you I mean, there's debris everywhere. Like, what do you want to do? You can comb the beach. It's getting later in the afternoon.
I start a video.
Okay, so you're gonna just. I mean, this is gonna constitute a sample. But yeah, no, you have like this location. Like, what do you how do you approach this? Let's say you're approached reasonably within touching distance of this crash site. Some of it's on the shore. You've got like escape pods that are just smashed to hell. There are a couple of like what was probably one or two human corpses that have been like fallen from great height and then also picked clean by animals. So you've got like a few scattered bones that kind of exploded in a few areas. What are we doing how do we approach this, I guess, is really the question.
Do you mind if I take point team and ask people to do certain things that would be really smart, like Dr. Birdie, check on any patients? I know they're all dead, but to see how they possibly could have died. Sophia, we can check for signs of life. Bruce, what is your layer of expertise besides coffeeing?
More of an infiltrator, stealthy type.
Okay, on me. We go and get as close as we can and see if there's any signs of life really, really close to the ship, and we can shoot people in the mouth if they get sassy.
I do still have my hold action.
Oh.
That I think. Yeah, I could become completely hidden until next combat. If we do find any like living.
Oh yeah, so the way that would work for you then, because I probably phrased that really poorly, is basically you start combat completely hidden. So like if the group gets into combat, like yeah, there you go. Okay, so I mean, nobody seems opposed to you, Lucy. What do you?
Do we know anything about this ship other than that this ship is currently not shipping very well?
Perception checks.
Nice.
Everybody, perception checks. I should probably make a bunch
I was
for that.
about to ask if we saw any like logo on the side.
Yeah, I figured that's the obvious question, right?
How the hell am I getting these shit
And
rolls?
Sophia is just she's taking macro photos of stuff. Yeah.
Perception, wisdom.
And maybe it's the angle, maybe it's the fact that it's underwater, maybe it's the fact that Dr. Bird or Dr. B sticks his head under the water to try to peek through. But yeah, or maybe it's not even that. Maybe it's because Dr. Birdie gets exceptionally lucky and he like stumbles over a thing while looking at rocks. But he or maybe you're looking at like what remains of the bodies. But Dr. Birdie, you find a patch like from a suit that's pretty charred up. But you recognize the logo. It's very like Japanese anime style, very round, little bug antennas. It's like a guy in a spacesuit, right? And you know that to be the symbol of Compass Acquisitions.
I'm not happy to hear that. I was hoping for the best, of course. I'm going to start looking for someone I know. I just want to see if I can recognize anyone.
Anyone
at all.
Any of the bodies outside? Definitely not.
Definitely not.
Because these things have been picked clean by any scavengers, and then that's to say that's after they've already hit the ground. Now inside this thing's it's like the Empire State Building tipped over, and broken into a couple pieces.
I know where I could find them if we were to go in.
Do you mention that it's acquisitions and that you know somebody?
But of course you're here, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we go in, I think we can find someone I know.
All right.
If they're dead or not, that's
Bruce, do
not
you
the
want
question.
to take the front or the back, and we can go in military style?
I'll take the back.
Heard? We can go in a single file line, and we can go in there and look to see if there's injured. I mean, just because it crashes, I mean, everyone's dead, right? Like, things can happen.
And I take my Tommy gun out and I like, prep it and be like, okay, let's go in.
And with that, we'll take our third and final ad break of the stream as you guys get prepared to explore this new major location. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, we're back for the fourth and final hour here of the stream. The group has just come across what is presumably about to enter the crash site of Compass Acquisitions, which is a huge deal. They've been missing since
Since the beginning.
Exactly. So, okay. So Lucy's got points. Bruce is taking up the rear.
Always.
In a manner of speaking.
Uh-huh. And I will be second.
All right, second, and then Dr. B third. Okay. I think you search a little bit, and you do come across, and you have to probably like, it's probably like there's like you probably see like one door, like 50 meters that way, but it's like under some of the water, and it's like crushed under, and you won't be able to squeeze a body through. So you're searching around. You don't want to get like waist deep, but you probably get your ankles wet. And like 50 meter or 10, a few meters out this way, you find another one. It's up a bit, a different hatch, and you can probably like boost each other up and kind of get into this this hatch. Everything's a little helter skelter. Everything's been tossed around as far as you can see. There's a dust heavy in the air as you start to enter what is basically a completely unlit corridor that's flooded in small places. What is your approach? I assume. Do you guys have flashlights?
Can you just say we do for the sake of the story?
I have a light. I have one light that comes in the survival pack.
Oh, okay, cool. So you've got like the
But
equivalent of like
you would kind it to a tap light.
Yeah. Okay. The glow bug. Okay. Cool. So you can always place them down, but you can also like tap it and basically you could attach it to yourself.
Could put it on a helmet or something.
Sure. Yeah. You could do something like that. Yeah. Put on a backpack,
Yeah,
whatever.
light.
It would provide light within about 30 feet or so. So about like 3 meters or so.
Cool. Is there like this is probably stupid, but can I put it on like the gun?
It'd be weird. I mean, we'll say for the sake of storytelling, sure,
Or
fine.
could Sir Birdie hold it?
Yeah, I mean anybody could really hold it.
I'll hold it.
You're not gonna have great visibility.
It's better than nothing. Does anyone have magic abilities that they need to tell me now that they could make us all see, and they don't have it until the last second?
Yeah, we're all.
I'll tell you later.
We're not psychics.
Oh my! I'll scream.
No, maybe if we scream, maybe if we all scream, we can hear all the reflections from the wall, and then we can map out in our head where we are.
That sounds horrible.
Okay, so everybody give me perception checks. We're going to go off these perception checks for general. I assume this is what we're doing, right? Unless you're looking for some better question. So Lucy's obviously, I think her first priority is looking for dangers, right?
Yes.
All right, so give me a perception check with that angle in mind. So perception, everybody's going to do a perception check, but I'm kind of curious what you're looking out for. So Lucy crushes it. She is super alert to danger. Let's see. So Lucy, you're looking for danger. You rolled an 11. What are the other folks looking for? Like, what are you keeping an eye on?
If there's any wild animals.
Okay, which presumably could. So specifically animals, which could be a danger. Go ahead and give me that roll. Okay, yeah, you could reasonably find an animal that's not like hiding well from you. Like you're looking for it. It's dark, it's hard to see. But you could.
I just want to make sure that there's nothing gnawing on people.
Okay.
That's about it.
Okay. Dr. B, what are you looking for? Or what are you keeping your eyes especially looking for?
I mean, of course, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing and looking for people that I might be able to help.
Okay.
But what I'm actually looking for is how these fragments of the ship piece together so I can map out where we should go if we were to want to find our friend.
Oh, okay. So are you gonna try to navigate the party towards particular parts of the ship that you think they might be?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay. So this is interesting.
Roll me part of the ship.
Roll me actually instead roll me a navigation with either your wisdom or your intelligence. Okay. Okay. And And that's a 7. Bruce, what would you like to be? Is there anything in particular you're focusing on in terms of searching this place?
Just general danger that they could have missed.
Okay, cool. Give me that roll. Okay. All right. So you guys start progressing down like the first hallway. Now these are kind of like, you know, a lot of these places might be spacious in some areas where it's supposed to be grandiose. But generally speaking, like the hallways are going to be kind of like submarines, right? It's all going to be pretty condensed, pretty tight. A lot of this stuff is like designed to hold like years worth of food and all the mechanics and whatever's necessary and the shielding proper to avoid like radiation and, you know, problems. So I guess the real question is, where do you guys want to go first? Like, what do you know, there are some obvious places you could go, right? There's like the bridge, there's like cargo holds, there's cryo sleep bays, food. So what are you guys looking to check out? Like, do you have this
Birdie.
discussion?
Whom are we looking for? Are we looking for the captain? Are we looking for Joan of Arc? I need a direction, babes.
We're looking for a scientist.
A scientist.
So we're looking for either the alchemy lab or the archive.
Heard. Okay. Is this ship close to the one I spent a year on in Silverlight? You know, like how if you get on a Boeing 370, you can also fly a Boeing 390. I don't know if that's a fucking real thing. The 370 is real. Or the 737 or whatever.
It's
but
not.
you know, like how
I would-
pilots are like, this is different, but I can figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like getting into like your friend's car when you're like the designated driver. Like, this is weird, but I can,
Yeah.
you know, I have to adjust the
Okay.
seat and figure out the. Yeah, I think it's something similar to that. Like, generally speaking, these buildings are all like they were functionally designed by like the exchange, and they had a similar purpose, right? So they
Right.
had to have thrusters in a certain orientation to be able to land in certain ways. The bridge is probably going to
Or
be
not.
like. Yeah, the bridge is probably going to be like, you know, one of the top decks and a little center in this case. You know, that there's going to be like a lot more open space on the bottom floors. You're kind of at like the mid deck. You know, if there's like 6 or 7 decks.
So we could figure out where the alchemy.
You
or
could probably make a
chemistry lab
guess.
is,
The trick is
like,
is navigating flooded
area.
passages and
for sure.
yeah.
Okay, so I would like, I guess, heads or tail, Birdie. I think we do alchemy lab, right?
Most likely
or
alchemy
we do
lab.
the sleeping bag. Were they awake for the whole year? Do you know, or did they choose to go to sleep?
They must have awoken about halfway, if
Okay.
I remember our last conversation. They were set to wake up first.
Heard. All right. Alchemy lab or the chemistry station ish. Do Hickle.
Okay.
See what it says.
I'm gonna have Dr. B
Thank God
roll
I
it.
named 2 humans.
You got what?
I said, thank goodness I named 2 humans because I'm so good at remembering names of things.
Right.
Nailed it.
Let's have Dr. B give us a navigation and reiterate to me which location you're gonna guide them towards first.
I tried to remember our last conversation with Dr. J, and I hope to find them. They were most definitely working because they were always working. There was never a time when they weren't thinking of something new, looking for something. So they have to be either in the lab or working somewhere else. But we'll place our bets on definitely the science lab.
Are you guys being sneaky as you travel?
I would prefer it, but I understand if we're anxious to see what's going on.
Okay. So
because this place was
the question is,
sealed,
the question is,
correct?
am I going to have you guys make stealth rolls?
Yeah, why not?
This place was not completely airtight, correct? God.
Well, I mean, once upon a time it was, but yeah, not currently.
Right now, yeah. So
Yeah.
it could have been on the ground, not
Yeah.
sealed. So
Yeah.
hard. All right, sneaky doodles.
Well, I mean, to be fair, like this is only half the vehicle. The other half is like kind of Titanic, like another 100 meters that way. You know, a little bit, and there's like some big chunks. So even if it was airtight, yeah, like there's like a whole like all 6 decks are exposed at one point, kind of like half flooded.
All the decks.
Yeah.
Okay, so with the stealth roll, what is the attribute?
Dex. If anybody wants to try to be sneaky.
So we're trying to be sneaky, huh?
Okay,
think
Bruce
I'm
is extremely sneaky.
Wow.
Well,
Bruce
I'm
is
just
so
I'm just
sneaky.
I'm just panicking. You know, I'm
Are you
very
nervous? Are you
anxious to
distracted?
get
Is that what happened?
I'm distracted. My head is all over the place. I can't think straight. I'm just somewhere in between already mourning the loss of a friend, but also just hoping I get to see them once more, even if it's just for closure.
I think you're so distracted about this. As far as you are all concerned, Bruce is a ghost. Like you guys don't even notice him. He's like you don't even like you would think you'd hear his foot. You don't even hear like the sound of him walking on the wall. You know, Lucy and Sophie are doing a reasonable job being quiet. Bruce is clearly distracted. He's like fidgeting or something, and it's really alarming when echoing through all the like through the corridor suddenly in like the quiet, like the very very minimal conversation. But like during the quiet, you hear as he drops his gun and fires off a round accidentally.
It's so loud.
So. Yeah, you quite literally hear like him drop his gun and it and fires off a shot.
Did it hit anyone?
No, it just ricochets off the
Okay, so
walls.
you just like took a little bit of our life away.
Okay. I
fair.
guess I have to take down one ammo. Okay.
Yeah. Lucy.
I thought you were in charge of the light.
I
We're gonna holster the gun, safety on, just in case.
I was just fidgeting. I am trying to stay calm.
Absolutely.
Can I give
Next
him
time
like
fidget
a
with the
snack or
safety on.
something? Maybe that
I
would
would.
calm him.
Can I pull what my necklace off? I have a dog tag, and then I have like a tinier dog tag attached.
No. I'll just give you my gun. I
No,
shouldn't
I don't
have.
want your gun.
No,
Whoa.
you should.
No, keep it. Holster it in your pocket.
Okay. I'll
Guns
holster it.
don't pockets. Everyone knows this.
Quiet,
I
happy
think
place, quiet, happy
as you
place.
guys are having this conversation, you hear the telltale sound of like tapping, like getting closer. You might imagine it the way like a dog's claws sound or like the dog's nails sound on like hardwood. And as you guys are chatting, I think you catch it for a second, Lucy. You hear it as like you mid conversation, and then you look over and you are face to face. Not face to face, not like touching, but like just down the hall. Like you have the glowing pair of eyes in the distance of this large quadrupedal creature that is like looking at you, and then you look at it.
Does it look friendly?
Lucy, you're the first one to see this. What do you do?
I take a sniper's pose and aim my gun at it, and if it goes to lunge at us, I would like to shoot it, please. So I would like to hold my action with that.
Okay. What do the rest of you do?
Can I see if it looks friendly?
I mean, yeah. Give me perception and wisdom. I don't really have an animal handling, I don't think.
No, they should though.
Xeno animal handling.
Oh, shut him up. I'm not gonna re-roll. Not gonna re-roll.
It's
So
super friendly.
I have no.
Extremely friendly.
Okay,
It's
you
actually-
know what? Can I just
Yeah.
take out like some bacon or something from my rations and throw it at him just to see if maybe that makes him happier?
At him? Towards him? Like, what are we doing?
Towards him, not at him, but like in the vicinity, so that he can start chewing on it and maybe. Is he blocking our entrance? Like our
You're
exit?
basically in submarine hallways here.
Ah, son of a gun. Okay, well maybe he'll just be happier with us if he has a little snack.
Okay, so Sophie throws some food. Dr. B, Batsy, what are we what are we thinking?
One weapon. to
Are
a-
we really just in one corridor that goes on and on? Any
I mean, it
offshoots?
eventually
Anyone-
it branches off a bit. Like it will branch off. Like, but you know, you haven't really gotten terribly far. You may be like, you know, 15 meters in.
And the creature seems to be happy with the bacon.
Oh no. He like, I think she throws it towards him. She like looks at it, kind of like steps fully into the corridor and kind of like looks straight ahead.
Well, that was
Lucy,
worth a shot.
Oh, I'm
You,
waiting for it. It lunges. It's fucked.
green
So
light.
it stepped a little bit further, so we can see more of it now, or no?
Yes, yeah, you can see more of it. I'm gonna actually, you know, I have a book here that can help me describe it. Let's see. Oh, okay, here we go. Let's see. It resembles.
I don't like when the DM pulls out a new book. Don't like it.
Nope.
Doesn't feel good.
Okay.
That means it's a horror or even beyond his imagination.
It's like a
Okay,
chimera of some
Okay.
sort.
So imagine if a lion were also a bee.
What?
Like imagine like the fluffy collar of a lion, like this big fluffy mane, but with the enormous compound eyes and the long antennae, and like the proboscis kind of like mouth parts.
Oh, no wonder
But-
why he didn't like the freaking bacon.
But on four legs with wings.
Oh God.
And also like
Can
you
it
know,
fly?
well, it's hard to say in
Very
here, but
good.
imagine it's about 8 feet long.
Can I take a picture?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can take a
let's
picture.
take a selfie, of course.
Yeah. No, I take a picture because even if we kill it, then we have something to turn back to Frontier.
Yeah.
Does
Crazy
anyone have?
question. How tall
any-
is it? You know, like horse hand wise.
Oh Jesus. I mean, probably like, we'll say like a Burmese mountain, Burmese dog.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck that means.
That's the largest dog you can think of.
Thank you.
That isn't the largest dog, but
Different?
I don't know. They're big.
So,
Okay. Well, in the interest of moving things along, how about everybody? I'm gonna move you all. This is gonna be
Ah,
for storytelling
shoot.
purposes. Oh, yeah. You know what's happening next. We're gonna move you over
Yeah.
here.
I was
So the
just
way
going to
this-
say I'm immediately taking a shot.
Okay, so here's how this works. I've got you in a line. We're not going to be using the these to move around necessarily. But go ahead and click your character and click your initiative button. But make sure you actually. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Hold on. Before you do that, I have to turn it open. Okay, there we go. Sophia, did you roll a 1?
yes.
Okay, well that doesn't count as a skill
What
check.
is
You do get to
going on? Why am I
know.
cursed today?
terrible rolls today.
Okay, tell your dice they're in dice jail.
They are
Oh.
in dice jail.
Oh my god.
See, someone
Wait,
else
what?
got a 1 too. Lucy got a 1.
What's the initiative button?
Sophie, touch your dice.
On your character sheet, it's going to be it's going to be just under like your core stats. It's like the
I
first one,
see-
roll
I-
initiative. Yeah.
So
Make sure you click.
I have to select the-
Hey guys, I don't know about you, but a 3 is quite high.
Make sure you click your token before you roll it. There it is. Okay.
It's average. We got you.
So Lucy's in the front. She said she was going to aim at it as soon as it charges. Well, it's charging. So Lucy, go ahead and give me an attack roll with your weapon.
Am I able to do a burst shot, or is it just one? Is it a one shot? Or yeah,
No. Yeah, you got for your sniper for your laser, right?
Beam, daddy.
Beam daddy.
Oh, it's a miss.
Oh no.
Oh, you didn't? Did you? What AC did you give it?
I don't know. It just I rolled beam daddy and it said miss. I
Did you
just
not
touched the
ask?
button.
Did it not ask for an AC? Enemy AC?
I don't know. That's okay. Hold
Did-
on, wait. Well, it says AC.
What AC? AC 7. We'll try that roll
Alright.
again.
Because I put 0, I guess, because I wasn't reading it. I was just clicking.
Okay, we still missed.
Miss.
Okay, so we see like 3 shots. Like the laser beam it's one long beam for you, right? Just kind of zips across this thing. Yeah, and it like hits him kind of in like the carapace. But it shrugs it off completely. That's your intro there. So you guys are in a straight line. So pushing past each other is going to get a little tricky. Shooting around each other is going to get really weird. So first and foremost, this thing comes charging straight at you, Lucy. Since you are the first one there, and you took a shot at it. And he's going to make an attack against you with this like scything claw things he has like kind of on the front part of him. And what is your AC? Lucy.
It says 10, but I also have armor
That cannot be right.
says 4.
Okay, yeah. What says 10 for AC? Oh, wow. No, your AC is 4. Naked is 9. So that's like no, you're fine. It should if your armor's 4, it should be 4.
Oh, my armor's 4? Okay.
Yeah.
Heard.
Okay. All right. So enemy AC 4. Just modifier is none. And it comes at you with no, okay, so it doesn't actually hit. It needs a 20 to hit. That's how this works for all of them. So they roll their attack, they add their the target's armor class. Okay. Bat. Mr. Bruce, you are fourth in line. There are 3 people ahead of you, and this giant bee lion is trying to chew on Lucy, who's trying to laser it. They're basically stuck in melee. What do you do?
Can I try and shoot around and hit it?
You're going to get a -1 for being behind Dr. B, a -1 for being behind Sophia, and a -1 for Lucy being entangled in melee. So when it gets to additional, you can take a shot. What's your current weapon?
Mag pistol.
Okay, cool. So that one doesn't fire burst. So you can roll the attack. The enemy AC is 7, and then it's going to be a -3 because of how complicated everything is.
Okay, enemy AC is 7, and then -3.
Yep. Nope. All right. Yeah. Whiffs.
I fired and I missed.
Yeah. I mean, you're trying to get the shot. You line it up. The mag pistol.
Yeah.
The shot, of course, rings out. Big shot rings out. I love everybody loves that loud sound. It like clatters off one of the ceiling. But you're trying more to not hit your allies than necessarily hit this thing.
The invisible guy that they forgot about.
Yeah,
I'm
basically.
gonna piss on myself one day. I swear to God.
Now, unrelated to what we're doing here, she's just gonna let you know. One day I'm gonna piss myself. I intend to. Okay.
I'm getting
Dr. B, you're next. A shot rings out from just behind your head, like directly behind you. There's growling and buzzing. Wings are flapping. Lucy is engaged with this thing in melee, basically, as she's like fighting this off while holding her laser rifle. What are you doing, Dr. B?
I don't trust myself with a gun after what happened just earlier. And I don't think this is going to end well if I pull out my pistol. So I'll pull out my trusty old telescoping pole.
Oh.
Extend it just enough where I could, if I extend it together with my arm, I can just whack the monster on its head.
Okay.
And I just try to give it a little smack.
Okay,
just,
so we
just
see
right on the nose.
So I think we get that shot of like Dr. Brady's like shaking with his gun in his hand. He puts it away. He pulls out this little rod. He like unscrews it and he just extends it like it's a try, and then he just goes for the or like maybe it's like where you can't really swing it, but you go for the jab. Give me
just on the nose. Let's just to maybe make it jump back, unlock its jaws.
Oh, so we're trying to deal damage, or we're trying to actually inconvenience it?
Inconvenience it so Lucy then has a place to make a move.
Okay, we're gonna do something different here. Give me a primitive weapon skill check with your strength or dex. And it's primitive because this is a weapon that requires physical power. Okay, yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah, like so all of us, Sophie and Lucy, you're fighting this thing, and all of a sudden you see like this pole basically like push this thing's head back. It's like kind of opening. It's like he's basically holding this thing, like pushing it off of you while it's trying to eat your face. Sophie and Lucy, you go at the same time. What are you kids doing?
Okay, well, she's in melee.
Yep.
Do you want me to go first so I can back up and you don't have
Mhm.
disadvantage? Or okay, cool, heard. Yeah. Is there a way for me to back up, or he's gonna try to bite me? Fuck it, bite me.
No,
anyways.
there's no attack of opportunity in this.
Oh man.
Yeah, I just with the way I've been rolling, I don't want to shoot you. So
Heard. I would like to back up like 10 feet from it, and
Well, you can swap places with Sophia.
Okay.
that works.
Yeah, you're gonna
No.
push past Sophia and let her go, Fred.
Can
I
I,
mean, you still have an
back up
action.
onto her?
Well, you can't occupy the same space, really, right? Mechanically.
Can I lay down?
You wanna like just get lower to make yourself okay,
Yeah,
yeah, you could
like,
all right,
lay
so you
down.
kind of like crouch up, but you're still fighting this thing. So you crouch down.
Yeah.
Okay. So that opens up like,
Okay.
That. And so what else do you want to do anything with an action? Do you want to try to stab it, shoot it, yourself?
Can I stab it with my mono blade?
You can, or you can try to. AC
heard.
7.
AC 7 heard. I tapped it. I said 7. I said submit. It didn't like
Is
it.
it gonna happen all once?
I guess I have no idea. What's the damage of a mono blade? Maybe that's.
I think it's a
I don't know.
1d6 plus 1. Let me check your
1d6
let me check your macros here. I love when it does this. Let's see.
plus.
Let's see. Under see monoblade right there. AB 0 energy.
Mhm.
Oh, skill is not energy. Skill is primitive. Attribute
okay,
dex.
cool.
Oh, I see. 1d6 plus 1. Okay, there we go. Try that. There we go. Hey, that's a hit. All right, cool.
Okay.
So you get a good swipe up. You crouch down. You're holding them off with like the, using the rifles, like kind of like a shield at this point. You grab the monoblade from behind your back, something, swipe at it. You nick it a little. It's just a bit of blood, like this, like greenish blood splashes across your across your face, just a little bit. And he takes a little bit of damage. Sophia, you're up. You now have a clear shot, or whatever. You're 10 feet away from this thing, or I guess maybe really 5 feet. And it's like you see Lucy getting like basically either pushed down because she intended to, or because it's forcing her down. You're not entirely sure. What do you do?
Can I take my Tommy gun and can I shoot it?
You gonna burst fire?
Sure. How do I do that?
AC 7 modifier 2. It's +2 to attack. Do you have a burst function on yours? I mean, your gun does burst. I don't know if you added a burst attack.
So is that not the other modifier or no?
Yeah. So other modifiers 2, and then we'll just add 2 damage if you hit. So it's 2 damage and yeah. Okay. And with that, you do land a hit. So 4, that's going to be actually -6 health because of the burst fire that just punches out that way. Okay. This thing gets to go. What's it want to do? It's fighting Lucy. You just shot it. All right. So on a, let's see, 1d2. On a 1, it's going to attack Lucy. On a 2, it's jumping to Sophia. All right, Lucy, you're getting chewed on. AC 4, I think we said, right? So these mandibles, like, it takes a couple hits, but it decides it still wants to try to chew on you. It's going to chomp down, landing a hit for 5 damage on Lucy. So, she stabs it. You get shot at. This thing rears back. It's still being poked in the head a little bit, and then chomps down on it a little bit. Bat, you're next. Your modifier will be a -2 if you try to shoot past, because you're only shooting past 2 people. Lucy's kind of positioned herself to give everybody advantage. Actually, I'll even say it's a -1 because Dr. B's trying to hold it up.
I'm dying.
Yeah.
Okay. So only -1. I mean,
only a -1 if you try to take a shot at it.
Legitimately, the only thing I can do is take a shot. I think so. From back here, at least.
Yeah, this is not a great place to be fighting.
Well, we didn't start it, so.
Unless you include throwing food at it and starting it.
Okay, AC 7. You said right,
Yes. Yep. AC 7.
So we know that it's made out of bacon. Heard.
and you said -1. Correct.
-1 for the modifier. Yep. Oh my god! Wow. What?
Jeez.
All right, so an absolutely devastating. Just now that the head's being held up with like that pole, it's you guys are just trying to hold. Basically, what's happening is between Dr. B and Lucy, just trying to hold this creature up. But yeah, you've got a clean shot of this thing, and it takes a devastating hit right down the middle. This thing is now starting to look pretty wounded. Like there was just this big explosion of blood. We see like the splash onto the ceiling. This thing isn't going just yet. Dr. B, it is your turn.
After the shivers of the first fight.
Okay, so I'm still holding up the predator. What did we end up calling it? Let me just check what Lucy said. The striped monarch. The Striarch. I like that.
What'd
The
you call
striped
it?
monarch.
The Striarch. The
Striarch?
striped monarch.
Gotcha.
The
Okay.
Floofopocalypse.
Oh.
One of the three.
Okay.
So I'm still holding that up.
Okay, you're just gonna continue to give people some like.
Yeah,
plus
so
one.
I'm still holding that up. Where exactly is the pole pushing it to hold it up?
I imagine just like under the chin, neck area, just kind of like trying to get like
Under the
low enough
chin.
leverage under like the chitin to try to like just keep him like from trying to bite down on Lucy.
Okay. Let me think. I'm assuming a lot about its anatomy, but if I am able to flick the stick like 3 inches down the throat and push really hard, I might be able to strike like an important vein. If I'm not opening the vein and letting it bleed, I might be able to just make it dizzy or whatever it is due to a lack of oxygen / blood flowing towards the brain.
Jugular punch.
Give me this.
Yeah.
The last roll you gave me was a combat primitive weapons check. Do that again.
Yes. Again? All right.
If you hit it
Yes.
really hard enough, you could cause a stroke.
Primitive weapons with dexterity.
Sure. Nope. Yeah, no. So you try to reposition it. Like, actually, if I can do this, you pull back, and then the thing just starts to chomp down back on Lucy again, and you miss. Yeah, it's got like these weird mandible thing. Like you can't. It's not. Yeah, you just
Sorry. Sorry,
you slide off
Lucy.
the carapace of the thing. It kind of clangs loudly off the ceiling, and
It's
you
fine,
lose your
I'm
footing there.
feeling it.
Sophia and
Yeah,
Lucy,
okay.
you guys are up.
I still want to be where I'm at, and I would like to smack it this time with my knife again.
Okay. Get to smacking.
And scream, "Take that!" And it's gonna work this time because we fixed it.
Mhm.
Oh bless. Oh bless. 7.
Did it
I
work?
forget that box always comes up and it freaks out.
Wow, you guys are
Bam.
just nailing these hits. To be fair, this is Lucy's
Listen,
thing.
yeah,
Fighting
roll anything else.
monstrosities is absolutely her thing. Okay, another significant hit on this creature. Sophia, your friend is now fighting in she's tangled in melee. If you're gonna try to fire into melee, you're gonna take a -1 because the
Okay, and I go up and try and hit it with the stun baton rolling pin.
yes, you can. So she has for those who haven't seen this, it is a wooden rolling pin that has electrodes taken from a stun baton with a little battery pack attached to it. Really a jury rigged rolling pin that she uses.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Is that
Brad,
even legal?
Does anything about Sophia scream legality?
I mean, if Canada
She's
hasn't
from the
thought of it,
mafia.
it's
It's
probably
so
legal.
As the police, I'm telling you, it's fine. I'm gonna give
If
you a
Canada
warning.
hasn't thought of it, it's probably legal.
Okay, so AC 7, no modifiers, correct?
AC 7, no modifiers. All right. So
Aw,
she comes up,
Vinny gave it to her.
and it's just like it's a flying wing, and it's like she throws it into the fuzzy mane. She just can't get it. And it is this creature's turn. I have to roll to see if it's going to stick around. It is going to stick around for another round.
Oh.
All right, so same deal here. We're going to give it a 1d2 roll to see if it's going to attack Lucy or Sophia. It is switching targets to Sophia. So it's like drooling. You have got this like weird mandible like spit falling onto your face. You've got blood pouring onto you. You're fighting this thing off, trying to stab it. It's not going well. I mean, I guess you're stabbing it okay, but this is really gross. And it like as you know, Sophia's trying to like get this like basically one of the only light sources in this long tunnel. It's like being distracted by that light, like a moth might be, and it just lunges for Sophia instead now, basically tackling her to the ground. Sophia, what is your armor?
My armor. My AC is 7.
Okay, so it goes to take a bite out of, just switches targets completely. It goes to take a bite. Oops. Out of Sophia for, let's see. It lands a hit. Sophia, you take 3 damage.
Okay.
Actually, I think it's actually rolling very well. If I'm being perfectly honest here. I feel like the damage numbers are really low on this. Is that what it's supposed
As it should be.
to?
It's hit every single time. It can calm down on the damage.
And pretty
Right.
much.
Yeah.
Besides, he has emotionally scarred us all because no one should exist like this. It's kind of terrifying.
You should not be alive. You're an abomination.
That's what my dad used to say to me. That's crazy.
Bat, you've got a -1 on this roll because Dr. B lost his footing. But it's now, I guess a -2 because it's fighting in melee and there's one person between you. So -2 in this roll, but you can do whatever you'd like to if you'd like to make an attack. Unless you're going to, you can always swap position with somebody if they're willing to let you.
Nah, I don't want to get in any sort of range.
You don't want to get bit? That's crazy.
No, if I get,
Yeah, we don't know what actually
if-
happens when you get
if
bit.
it breathes on me, I die.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. He's got like 1 HP.
1 HP.
1 HP, and I don't have armor. So
Yep. Oh.
You don't have
Yeah.
armor.
Yeah,
No,
he showed
I
up. He's been tracking in his like jumpsuit basically.
Shit, why didn't you tell me I have extra armor? I could have given you.
Oh, and so since the last episode, but after we made your character, before this episode, Stein left. He bought new armor, and he left his old armor in the community chest. Oh,
Yeah, we have armor.
oh,
too late.
Maybe after this fight.
Yeah. Okay, so Bruce, what are you doing?
-2 to attack.
Okay. Nope. All right.
Fire
So this one's a miss.
attempts.
It's left it like maybe you were like going to take the shot, and right as you were doing it, it like leapt up, kind of the wings buzzed, the air pressure pushed down, and it just kind of threw the shot off. Dr. B, you're next. This thing is now in front of you, chewing on Sophia, with Lucy on the other side.
How quickly is it chewing? Like, how much time do I have?
It's about 6 seconds. Each turn is about 6 to 10 seconds.
Okay, and it's chewing. Like, is it
Mandible
really
for,
ramping
like,
up the chew?
Yeah, kind of like chewing, tearing, fleshing. I mean, it's only been like, it took a bite out of her, so yeah.
Okay, I'm right behind Sophia, right?
Yep.
Here I have 2 options. I can either try to get them off her again with my telescoping pole, or I could just hope for the best and shoot a shot and hope that I hit the correct target.
Up to you. It's
It's difficult.
it's a -1. It's since it's wrestling now, Sophia. It's kind of a -1. So what do we like to do? Girls, you're on deck.
Okay, I'm going to try to hold the back again with my telescoping pole, and now I will stand my ground so the rest can finish the job.
Okay, so the thing leaps onto Sophia, like, oh god, and you grab the telescopic pole and you screw it, and you shrink it down a little bit.
Hey, it was already extended. No reason
Okay,
to make
so
it
you're
look
not going to
that
adjust.
silly.
Okay, cool. So you just go to you choke up on the grip, and you go to poke it. Go ahead and give me another one of those rolls.
That was a
The
primitive
primitive-
with
yeah.
dexterity.
Nope. He's so close. You can't quite. He's flailing. He's big, but like the carapace is you're just kind of bounced, like sliding right off of it. The wings are fluttering. Sophia and
Blood
Lucy,
makes
you're
it
up.
slippery.
Lucy, you're no longer being chewed on. Sophia is.
Oops. I guess I can go first since it's chewing on me. So can I? I guess I still have my rolling pin out, so I'll try and bonk it on the head or something.
Okay, give me that roll. You don't take a minus this one because you're just in melee with it. So, yep, it's, it's like 200-pound bee dog lion. Hey, there you go. That's a hit. All right.
That's what you get.
All right. This thing is now looking pretty badly wounded. That's not lethal, but it's enough to like you jam it up and then it's like 3 full seconds of this thing just being electrocuted, screaming. You probably feel a little bit of that shock too. Is it like he's sitting on you?
Yeah, it makes me feel alive. I don't know what you're talking about.
I've never felt so alive. You say as you jam into this thing. Lucy, you're up.
If I'm in melee with it still, correct?
Well, no, it's switched targets to Sophie. Although you are literally, it basically was chewing on you, and then it kind of leapt this way, and now you're turned to face it. So it's like you, it's you, the bug thing, on top of Sophia, and then the boys.
So if I shoot and like
-1
roll super bad, I could.
Well,
okay, never mind. You know what?
it's
I'm gonna get
-1
up
on
in
the
its shit and I'm gonna stab it in its eye hole.
Go ahead, stab it in the eye hole from behind.
Stab it, stab it.
7 AC, submit.
God damn! Look at that, 29 to hit.
I stabbed it.
You do. You stab the piss out of it. Okay.
I guess you stabbed so many of its eyes, right? Because it has like bee eyes.
It does. I think at this point, Lucy, it's gonna try to push past you. It's gonna hop off of Sophia and just book it around. Are you gonna try to stop it, Lucy? Like, are you gonna block its exit?
No, fuck that thing. It can go.
Okay.
Go get out. Shoot.
Okay, so then that's what happens. It just books it away, and buzzes down the hallway, just running, clattering claws, whatever. Bouncing off the walls, leaving a long trail of blood behind. Lucy's taken a little bit of damage. Sophia has taken a little bit of damage. You guys you're gonna have to get that looked at.
Well, I mean, just add it to the list. I mean, we got radiated.
It's true. So I think, given that we have about 10 minutes left of this, I think what comes over everybody's mind here is you can do a minor bit of exploration, but this is an enormous undertaking. There's a lot of stuff there, and whoever gets wind of this location, whichever faction, the factions are going to scramble hard because this is an entire faction's worth of information and data. Here, this is you guys came across a literal treasure trove of data. This will be extremely valuable to a faction, and is going to boost them significantly. The question is, what do you do with this information when you get back to town? I will say that. Let's see. I think along the way, I think you come across one data point. You explore very briefly, but you don't want to risk coming across any other animals. So you come across. You said you were heading to a research area. I think perhaps you get turned around a little bit. You end up near engineering, and you come across this data log that reads as such when you play it. Let's go with, I know you guys love this. We're gonna do this. Recovery success, 91%.
Grid fluctuation is getting worse. The primary reactor is running clean, but something in the ventral hold is drawing raw, unrefined plasma straight from the secondary conduit. I went down there with the plasma torch to cut the feed manually, but the deck elevator wouldn't even accept my master key. The ship's AI logged it as a system-mandated shunt. A shunt. That's cyberware level power draws we're talking about here, or some kind of massive experimental drive matrix. If we hit the atmosphere with the ventral grids this unstable, the thermal shielding isn't going to hold to the friction. We're going to burn up on entry, and the bridge won't even let me look at the schematics to fix it.
And that's the one audio log you happen to pick up.
I knew they were gonna die.
Well, that engineer, it could have been pessimistic. Hard to say based on that audio log, but he's like, hey, there's something going wrong. Power's not right. So what do you do?
Personally, I think we should tell Conclave instead of selling it for one of the specific factions.
I mean, well, Conclave is just the city.
I thought or the exchange, sorry.
Exchange? You want to give the information to the exchange?
Well, isn't that better than because we don't know who may have tampered with the Compass people and...
Do you think somebody tampered with it? I mean, do you express what is the group consensus? You guys step outside the ship, you get back to the shore, a little worse to the wear. What is your plan with this? You found Compass. You found him.
Mhm.
This is huge.
I personally think we should keep it to ourselves for just a bit longer because we know of this and we don't know exactly what there is to be found further than just some pretty weird aggressive creatures. There might be more, and if we have a more fleshed out report of what we have found, we might be able to get more of it, and we will be able to make a better decision for who to give this to. So if we now make a hasty decision based on the little information we have, I am scared that we will make a fatal mistake without even realizing it now.
That makes sense.
I think we should note this down and
The
circle
whole
around
group
for this.
together and make a decision as a team. Steinberg, the rest.
Class.
Perfect.
Steinberg and the other 6, I guess. I don't know.
No matter what decision we make, we are going to have enemies because of this.
That's for certain.
If
Well,
we
we
give
already
They
it,
have
can get in
enemies, Apex.
line, it's fine.
but no, if we give it to the faction over the Conclave, not individual, but the entirety, we're gonna have probably an enemy from each faction going against us because we didn't tell them individually about this. And then obviously if we give it to a specific faction, every other faction's gonna hate us.
So for now, we keep it shut, and then we can gather more intel because they don't have to know the entire ship is here. We could just tell them about the note we found, and that might help someone at a certain faction. But not everyone needs to know everything. If we split all the intel we have, we might be able to get out with more credits in total. But then first, we need to know more about this place.
So it seems like we're keeping this quiet. Is what I'm
We're
getting.
gonna keep it quiet for now. We have to pinky promise. Everyone pinky promise.
I think you promise.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. So this is the what is this? Oh, that's why. So this is the last episode we have of this month, and we have 2 episodes coming up for next month, which I haven't scheduled yet. So I'm gonna put out the schedule in a day or so. Hopefully tonight. I'll let everybody know. So keep an eye on the New Eden schedule for those of you that are in the Discord that want to be part of this. If I can get this exact same group together for the next episode, and I'm gonna try to, we'll continue the storyline as if you guys never went back to town. And you can have an entire episode dedicated to exploring this place. That is my goal. Because this is a big deal, and I want you guys to get the chance to fully explore and get all the information that you can.
Heard. I'm down.
Yeah, I'm down.
Cool.
I'll call off of work if I need to.
I'll get fired. I don't even care.
All right, everybody quit your jobs. All right. Aren't you a mom? Can you get fired from being a mom?
Yeah, well, no, I work part-time. I go to school full-time.
Yeah,
And I'm
she's
a
very
full-time
busy.
caregiver.
That's true. Oh, I know. Yeah, you are. Yeah.
And then I stream on
That's
top of
true.
that.
Yeah, you do. All right. So because you guys didn't turn anything in officially, and you didn't. So that would have, if you sold the data, there would have been money and there would have been experience. You didn't do that, but that means that next week maybe there'll be more to it, and you guys are going to find a lot more, which means that I get to make a ridiculous dungeon map for this whole place with all kinds of information, and you guys get to do a proper, more expansive dungeon crawl. which
That's
I gotta be
gonna be
honest, I'm actually
awesome.
kind of loving. I didn't expect you guys to go quite in this direction.
Do you ever?
It's literally never. No, I have no idea. But I'm so glad you guys finally came across something like a major piece of lore. And this is a really good way, I think, with the first 10 episodes being, I felt like the first 10 episodes were like the introduction. We had one arc. We had like, oh, there's some stuff happening with like, there's moles in these different companies. And you see like the start of the antagonizing happening between the factions. And now we're moving on to, oh, hey, big moment here. This is like season 2. Where we move into like some stuff is about to go down and it's going to get real interesting.
So we're going to inshitify just a bit and make the ad spots a bit longer.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah.
And we have to worry about getting picked up for season 3.
It's true.
What do you think they brought me on?
Sophia wants a pay raise.
Alrighty, folks. We're gonna start it. So no experience, nothing to give out, no levels. So this will be really interesting. I'm super sorry, Bruce, if you die in the first 5 minutes of the next episode.
Don't say it.
That's fine.
All right. But all right, here we go. So we're gonna start with shout outs. Sophia, who are you and what do you do on the internet?
Hi, I'm Josie. I don't do a whole lot on the internet other than this and occasionally dropping in on Nyando's stream. And then other than that, sometimes we do Care Compares where we compare lots of random things on YouTube, but sometimes we get busy and our camera broke, so it's been a little bit of time. But that's it.
It's true. I also have updated everyone's little blurb. So you guys, I hope you enjoy that. Next up, we have Dr. B, Sir Birdie.
Professional streamer right here. That's what I do exactly. I stream professionally next to my job. I what does it actually say that I do? Yes, that's pretty much all there. And start of August, I'm going to be moving across the country, so everything is going to be very uncertain for the next few months. So we'll have to see. But when I'm here, it's always fun. If I say so myself.
Hello, my love. How are you today? My name is Bit of Sunshine. I am an 18+ streamer. I do say some wild, wacky, and crazy things, but it's always a fun time over there, not a boring time. I didn't cry when I played Resident Evil. That's crazy. Fuck tank girls. And I do school full time. I work part time, and I'm a full time caregiver to 2 extraordinary needs kids, and that's me. Bye, bitches.
Howdy, howdy. I'm Tallest about 30. Pretty much full-time streamer. Mainly do Minecraft content, sometimes Rivals if I feel a bit quirky. Up and up on the rise, life getting better. Recently hit 500 followers, so we're going to be having that celebration soon.
Woo, 500.
Thank you. Haven't even technically announced that on my own Discord, but still.
Love it. I'm so glad we finally got Batsy on board. There's a few other folks I think that are interested that I would love to see as well, like 1990 and a few others, but we'll see. That's all I've got. We'll be back on this channel Monday with the usual streaming stuff. The schedule's going to go out tonight, so if you guys are, or hopefully the schedule will go out for tonight, try to get the scoop back for a part 2, which will be the first time we've done a part 2. So the season premiere of season 2 will be a 2-parter, which was, I mean, I feel that feels so appropriate. But that's I think that's basically I didn't find a raid target, so I'm gonna look for a raid target as we go on to our next break. And that'll
Season
do
3's
it.
a musical.
Oh, do I have to do the musical episode?
Ooh.
I think you
Yeah,
guys
we
tricked
do.
me. You
Sure.
sort of tricked me into doing a little sing-song thing, which I don't know, not a fan of. I feel like that happened. That did actually happen.
It was glorious.
Was it
Did
really glorious?
my little blurb say gravity and pianos?
Your little blurb said,
I love how nobody's gonna understand unless they hang out
That's
with you.
okay. That's okay. All right. Well, that's gonna do it for us today. Thank you to the cast for hanging out with us. I'm gonna find a raid, a channel for us to raid, and we'll catch you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.